already. It's gonna be one heck of an evening. Give me a good tall one, please. Okay. Well, Honey Pop is not allowed. Honey Cam. So let's play anything else. How? Yeah, that one's fine. Yeah, that one's fine. Oh shit, Brother and Bill resubbed for 27 months. Shit. I was too late to... Okay, we fucking have to make this website. In the meantime, please accept this.
You still didn't beat Teeters!
I think he did. That's what's fucked up. Thanks for looking at it. I owe you a new scream. Yeah, Honeycam Studio is banned from Twitch. I hear they don't even show nothing. It's just the sexual, predatory nature, you fuck. Okay, let's play a computer then. Do it anyway. Maybe tomorrow or the next day. Say I feel like fighting. You got any? How come these don't work? Bowed? Okay, let's try it. It's got a guy's little head there. Install it. Let's play Baldur's Gate, the Siege of Dragonspear. Womb Room? Is this allowed? The beginning of the end, the ultimate human life simulator. Is this a roguelike? Is life a roguelike? Mixed reviews. Okay, let's get it. It's $1.64. Ribbon Strafe. It starts. Am I gonna be able to?
Fuck me, daddy. Fuck me, daddy. Fuck me, daddy. Fuck me, daddy.
Why does
fuck
it
me,
sound so
daddy.
crisp?
Fuck me, daddy. 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 Fuck me. Daddy, fuck me, 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 daddy.
Yeah, see? A CPAP Twitter followed you. No surface created. It's a submarine game. Okay, start it. Reset audio and video? It's a stop working. Fucking my shit. Close program. Fuck. I want to play Aquanox 2 Revelation. You can't. Nope. Try it. Okay, let's see if you can get it into it. Best quality. VSync, triple buffering. Intel hyperthreading. Remember that? We should play Free Space 2. Test changes. You have to... Okay. Oh yeah, it worked. Start. You gonna...
I'll throw you that full Kevin when I get paid on Wednesday. Wish I could watch the stream, but I gotta go. Gonna go
Why not just
restock on Goblin Darts.
keep your money? Think it's gonna go? Fuck. Okay, we can't play a submarine game. 2003. This is like from back in the day. Remember Independence War? Aqua stopped working. Why?
North Korea, best career.
North Korea. Oh, you've received a gift. This is shitty. Epsilon Corp. Epsilon is a secret community. There are a lot of mysteries and legends about it. You was kidnapped and they kept you in the secret laboratory, but you have the chance to escape and figure out what's going on. No one was so close to unlocking.
You know, I was looking forward to Siege of Dragonspear, and then this Storm in a Teacup controversy happened. Why does this always happen all the time now? Fuck.
Women in gaming, right, dude? Oh yeah, and also Womb Room. It would be nice if we could see the game. Yeah, samesies, bro! This guy thinks there's a game running that he can't see. What a galoot. Life is hard? What's that? In that I have never known adversity. Install. Okay, it's ready. Stolen Valor. Yeah, the the title of the stream is an anagram for for someone who would always. Okay, this one's ready. Yeah. Who would show up on Gamergate and threaten people and get his account banned, and then he'd threaten someone else and get his other account banned, and then he went through like 23 accounts or something, and he said he's in the military, but he might be great ally. Stolen Valor. So who else stayed awake until like 5:30 looking at Stolen Valor videos? Or like 7? You fucks? How is it so good? Why did they do that? I just want one guy who gets caught just to come clean and be like, I'm fucking broken. I just thought I would, for once, be looked at as a human being if I did this and wore a uniform to McDonald's. Why do you do it? Right away, anyone in the military is like, okay, all this shit's fucking wrong on uniform. No, it's just because my shit was stolen, dude. That's all I had. I know, I'm like ashamed to have to wear it, but like, it's all I had, so it's actually my son's. Sad unit. Fuck. I was in CIA Air Force. I'm a general in the CIA Air Force. I'm a SEAL 7. I'm on the SAD unit. Stolen Valor. Yeah, imagine. I think YouTube makeup girls steal valor in the form of ghost stories that didn't happen to them. But they saw another girl telling a ghost story and she's like, fuck. I remember that happened to me, actually. Okay, so this is some stolen valor out of fucking... Are these just laughs for dads? Bobies. He claimed to have served. The recruitment offers didn't fuck him up, but there were drunk dudes outside. And they fucked him up? Who are they and why do they call me baby butt? Look at that! Look at that! Okay. I think we might be done this game already. There's a PewDiePie image in this fucking thing. Hope he plays it. I'm not telling you what to do, but it would be so sick of you to play our game. It would be, dude, it would mean a lot to us. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much. This is all a victory lap. We pretty much won the stream right away. You know what? Why don't you finish this and pour another one? Fuck. Why don't you finish this one and pour another one? Ugh. Yeah, I was trained. There's at Fort Bragg. There's this tunnel I went in. It's classified. The CIA had a wrench in this one. This tubing area. There was pipes. They had this light there. A lot of people don't know about it actually. It was the SAD unit section sub-sentinel. Down this hallway, if you went in, you can't really see it a lot of time. They don't turn the lights on because they keep it like low key. There's a double exit, but you keep going, and that's where I received a lot of my training. So it's not surprising that you've never heard of it. Okay. I can't get out of it. 1-1. 6-6-6. Yeah, that's what I was saying, dude. I'm on my way to meet my staff colonel right now. So he can clear this up with him. You can meet him. Everything's legit. He's got my papers too. He's got my cat card, my dog card. He's got everything to identify. So actually, I outrank you, so I'm gonna be busting your ass when you look like an idiot because of this. Security Chief Kifcom? The wall must be destroyed. Solve the problem. Okay. They Jackal on the paper. Maybe it's Lizard? It's not down there. Good! Yeah, fuck that. Thanks for fucking me, Drag. Sick.
I served in the military. I had to wash the soldiers' asses and dicks after combat. They gave me a bike with a dildo for a seat to ride around the bass. They would hoot and holler until I sucked off my bike. Semper Fi.
Semper Fi. Oh god, that Reddit post about all these people with stories of boot camp. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. I like how a lot of punishments are effeminate. That they do to soldiers. They'll make them like do little dances and curtsy and sing
Wow,
little songs. But
section
that's
8,
like
my first donate.
Oh, like
GG,
what?
Are you gonna play that new Honey Pop game? It
maybe
looks shitty
tomorrow.
and has no loots. Also a Twitch girl character.
I just don't feel like migrating the whole thing to being pro or whatnot right now. Chris is liar. Chris is liar. So maybe tomorrow. It would be so sick for Pewdie to play a game. We sent you a code and a shirt. It's just a black shirt, but I can still hear this dog. It's got Battlefield syndrome. Same sound effect. No, I'm fast. 5312. We have introduced a new security system after one of our prisoners had escaped. For Sector 1. Okay. They ejaculated on this to make it official. This isn't the Colonel's seed. You want a drink for that? Or? Is it 5312? You won. Call the cops on that. This is my speed run. This time isn't legal. Put the handcuffs on. Yeah, so it crashed. A bit overdue, to be frank. One guy had a fluff on his uniform, and his superior's like, "What the fuck is this?" He's like, "It's, I don't know." And she's like, "Is this a fluff on your thing?" It was a French Canadian, and he's like, "Yes, sir." And he's like, "Okay, this is now." Well, she was like, "This is now Mr. Fluff, and you keep this fucking with you at all times. When I ask for Mr. Fluff, you present Mr. Fluff." So then, just superiors would be like, "Asshole, where's Mr. Fluff?" And he'd have to run and go get it if he didn't have it with him. They make them guard things, so fucking good. They have, it's not just like beating a guy's ass, it's like a hilarious way. Oh yeah, I know this guy, he was in training, and this like gunnery dude, a gunnery sergeant, is that it? Well, it's a guy who puts the shells in tanks, so his arms are fucking massive. So he's like inspecting the kids' rooms. They were like 18 at the time. He's like inspecting each kid, and he's like, "Okay, you're fine. Okay, what the fuck is this? Your room or cubicle, whatever, is not in order." And he just like picked up the guy's whole bed and whipped it over the wall of the cubicle. And he's like, "You don't even have a fucking bed in here. What's your problem? Clean this shit up." And then he moved on to the next kid. He's like, "Stockman, you're even worse. You got a fucking bed on your bed. What the fuck is going on in this cubicle?" And the guy, you can't be like, "Sir, you threw that." You just have to be like, "Yeah, yes, sir. I fucked up, sir. I'll fix it." They fuck with you. Windows. Okay, start it. And that's in Canada, dude. The army will be mean to you everywhere. They'll treat you like you're in the Navy. Yeah, why isn't it showing up? Ah, it crashed already! Are you... Why? Oh, you might have to do Windows. Good! Fight me. Can they hear this? This is called Womb Room. If you click it. Ah! Manage content? Is that good? Oh, is that it? Okay. They said this is a roguelike. You suck. Or is life a roguelike? Is this like that baby game with the dad? As soon as I drank some of this wine, I wanted to be sleeping. Yeah, not a second before. Can I have it? Remember that game that had Christopher Lee in it, and there was sperms flying down, and then a baby flying down, and then Nazis? Stream pros? Fuck. Okay, let's restart, but do it in window mode. Yeah, try that. Baby butt. Try that. Try that. I am going to fucking womb room. Hey, there you go. An Xbox. Only discovered its box filled with socks. Okay, is this working? Everybody wants to be like you. Having sex. Okay, now you're a sex offender. Okay, why did they make this? This is called Womb Room. Razzers. Do you do anything with anything, or you just go? Okay. You lose your mind and run into traffic. Okay. $5. You just go through the door to win. Abstinence Club. It's an MO.
I bet you're the kind of guy who would fuck a person in the ass and not even have the goddamn common courtesy to give him a reach around. I'll be watching you.
I bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Bullshit. Oh, did it crash again? I wish there were so many videos of Oh, thank you, Razor Camel. You put a shotgun in your mouth and pull the trigger. Unfortunately, you survived just long enough to regret your decision. Use Arseface. This game is called Womb Room, so I already got 2 refunds tonight. You suck. Happiness is like whatever. Vinyls. It's gone home! Oh, look at that! I bet it cannot interact. Damn, it sucks being such a total genius that look at it! It keeps... I'm not doing that! I miss you. Eat it. Eat it. Let that also fly into you. I miss you. Don't waste your time. Your favorite team won. Be a cockfest. Hang in there. Bladder's weak. It's during your golden years. This was your whole life. It didn't have to be this way, but it was this way. So that's still a DMCA. Time to die. You died. Okay. There's create content. Okay. Submit. Sounds great. Yeah. Thank you. Goodbye. Refund. It's not what I expected. I'd like to request a refund. Allow the original purchaser of this to request a refund. Through the support site? What? Doesn't it just automatically go? Boom room. It's not what I expected. I'd like to request a refund. It's not fun. Submit. What do we do? Play a good one? Did they update Operation Caucasus yet? Is it still not? Yeah, it's not even on Steam anymore. Yo, don't jump to reactions. Memoria. Okay, you played 1 minute, so it probably doesn't show up. Wow, returning gifts. Looking a gift, a horse in the ass. You should just monitor capture. You should just have what you should do. That dude's not completely wrong about fucking emails. He's not in any way wrong about emails. Whoever wants to get a little message that someone wrote. Memoria. Is this any good? Let's see if it shows up. Yes! Is this a clicking game? Did we play this once? It says I've only played for 1 minute.
Unhung hero in cool hole.
Oh yeah, is that real? That dude, they say he's a comedian, but I think he's a comedian, but also all that stuff happens to him.
Where did these people set up their tent?
It's not staged. I want to see his direct penis. If his penis is really small,
there's nothing
then I'll
around the
believe
next
that
bend. I'm
it's
turning
genuine.
around.
Nope. Memoria. Have you guys played this before? Is this like that Deponia game? Rock Paper Shotgun wrote an article about how racist,
Finally.
homophobe, transphobe,
Hey you,
misogynist
Giacomo
Deponia
Nauta sent me.
is.
I'm here about the riddle.
And then the developer's like,
do
you're
you
a
speak
fucking
Goretti?
idiot. And then they wrote another article like,
I'm
that confirms
afraid-
it!
Giacomo told you I would come.
He spoke of the hero of Andergast, a strong, courageous and clever man. Not someone I could slice open from head to foot in a blink of an eye.
I am the hero
Let's
of
finish this and
Andergast.
pour another one because of that.
Can you do magic? Heal things with fairy magic? The way the hero healed the dreams of an Andergastrian with
Oh, like
magic?
what?
It wasn't quite like that, but yes. I can repair things magically.
Then prove it.
I'm glad
This
there's something
before me
else
is
going
the flying
on, so I
fortress
can be looking at
Kashari.
something
I
different.
recreated it from my dreams.
Oh
No matter what I
shit!
do, it keeps tipping over. To make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
Piece of cake.
Okay, let's. Okay, Ghost. Yeah, I forgot. I was gonna send you a thing, and I'm glad I never did anything. Help. Okay, this. Let's run a simulation for a sec. Put it in your little folder there. Yeah, I'm glad you drank those so quick, you fuck. Put it in your little folder. Okay. Do them both do them both at the same time. Can you copy it, you fuck? Okay, look at this. Okay, look at this. This is going to be a true misogyny stream. Becoming a millionaire. Do it! Okay, this stream's probably going to die because this keeps... Do it! I bet you can't. I bet you can't. I don't bet you don't have the courage to not crash right now. Prove me wrong. Prove me right. I knew it. Oh god, I wish for it. What's fucking happening? No! No! I started copying every folder. You fucking idiot. Okay. Gosh, you're cool. Okay, so what? Oh shit, was it copying or moving at all? I just fucked pretty bad. Cock. Why do you do this? Okay, now go. You go on your little computer. You open it up. Okay, so that didn't even copy. Why don't you finish the rest of this and pour yourself another? No? W? Remember? Oh. You go in your little folder, which is fucking now been deleted. Holy shit, dude. Oh, because it's an MP4. It knew how to do that? Yeah, I just put a video in there. Stupid ass. So this is the part where you've ended anything that was going on in the stream. It's now silent. We have a thing repeating. They can probably hear that white noise hiss and then your mouth sounds. That okay. Now do it. Yo, look at this. Don't. Where's it going? Ah! Loop. Okay, look at this. Y'all stuff for that, dude. Yeah, check it this, asshole. Thanks, Ghost. Fuck. Typical Gamergator stream, taking advantage of gifts and. Fuck. Yeah, that's pretty good. Start it. Welcome to Massage. You guys are all misogynists now. Welcome. Okay, video game. Who are they and why do they call me baby
I thought you
butt?
could repair things.
I can. Just as well as
Oh, I think
can
I
break.
heard of this
You
one.
better not.
Don't worry. The magic only works on fragile objects, not on people.
That doesn't sound very powerful.
It
I just
depends on
want
what you
that
make of
now.
it.
Okay, I'll drink for that. That Danny guy from Game Grumps, it's 37 years old. I thought
That's
they were
the
talking
point,
about that
just
other
like a
dude, that
My
like
good
science
man.
guy who was
I was
37.
never good with kids.
Nope.
But this is the last straw.
Let me
It's
in.
all right.
White
I'm not
chocolate
going
donation
inside.
incentive when?
I just. Okay.
I've only heard of. No magic necessary here.
You fucked. Can you use.
I'm not going back empty-handed.
And he calls himself Sex Bang, 37 and single. Yeah, that's like the stuff 13-year-olds do, like Sex Man films.
All right, I have my own knife.
He used to be a restorative scientist and teacher. He dropped his job to do that ninja shit. Yeah, that other dude. Why? Just that fame.
All right, I
fever
have my
gets
own
ya.
knife.
Even Rob Schneider trying to get in on it. Maybe be famous one day. Okay, leave.
I'm not going back.
Do you know how to pay attention to this, or?
Why don't you put something next to it? Then the fortress won't tip over.
No, it should stand by itself.
Why don't you put something next?
No, it should.
Hey Sean, concert guy here, just wanted to let you know that I am now a U.S. Navy SEAL Marine. Chopper Gunner Master
I'm not
Sergeant
going
Lord
back.
Sniper General. Also, I signed up
A
for
small
Top Gun
fortress
School.
made of steel.
Use your
Talk
magic
to
to
me,
make it
Goose.
stand up.
Talk to me,
I know that
Goose.
you
Talk to me, Goose. Kiss,
Talk
kiss.
to me, Goose.
There's a dagger
Kiss, kiss.
lying next to the girl. She
Kill her.
thinks it's very important that I don't forget that.
Kill me.
A Ptolemy
Use your
tent.
magic, dude.
I've only heard of things like this in stories.
What else you got? Can you
She
magic her?
must be the merchant's daughter. Giacomo already warned me. A Ptolemy tent. I
I'm not
almost got
going.
lost on the way
How
here.
do you get your inventory? Because I picked up a jug. Tea. Okay. Space? I think we're good here. No, we've been helped already.
What's in there?
Didn't I pick up a jug? Why is this so difficult for you already? Yeah, look at that.
Nice bottle.
Yes, and now put it back before it breaks.
Not that.
The fortress would fit, but how am I supposed to get it in there?
With it.
Nuri's necklace is special to me. I'd better take.
You're supposed to do magic. I have my own knife.
Watch and learn.
Oh, is that his magic?
Learn that you have a big mouth.
The fortress isn't broken, it's just badly made.
Don't make excuses.
The
Use
problem
your
is
magic
how
to make it
stupid
stand
you
up,
are.
and I'll let you see my father.
Put her in the jug.
All right, all right. Nuri's necklace.
Dagger,
All right,
dagger.
all-
It's a dagger fight!
The spell won't do any good here. All right.
Too late will be the cry.
All right.
Now you okay?
What did you do?
I flexed my heroic Andagastrian muscles.
And broke a glass bottle. I'm impressed.
Put it back. Glasser.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, I just want to try something.
Oh,
May I go in now?
Papa, there's someone here claiming to be a hero.
Send him in.
If you truly are the hero, then you're a bit boring. You remind me more
Then
of a
you're
stupid, grumpy peasant.
I'm a bird catcher, and I no
Pretty good
longer
so
care
far.
what others think of me. I rescued a fairy, and
I ain't
freed the
mad.
kingdom. I don't have to prove anything to anyone.
Alright,
Is this
alright,
a
go
sequel
in,
to something?
But watch your back, I'm right behind
Is this
you.
that thing that got crowdfunded and they're like, it's
Ah, Geron.
gonna be the
Come, nice.
best?
Come, sit.
Sleeps on a donut.
Sit.
Are you Fahi?
Yes, sit down. Did
Fahi?
you find this place all right?
Yeah. I was told that
Frig
you
off,
sell a
Wade.
spell that can permanently change a person's form.
A person's or an animal's? But everything in its time. Tea?
Nope.
I don't like tea.
No problem. You aren't missing
Yeah,
much anyway.
don't worry about it. The tea's
Andagast
fucking
is cold,
shit.
is it not?
It's all right. But about that spell,
Of course. You understand that permanent
You do
physical
realize-
transformation is a formidable power. It demands a great deal of
Even
courage
Briggs.
to request such power.
I have my reasons.
I know. Giacomo told me as much.
Giacomo. There was
I
this
know my
guy when I
price.
was 13.
Giacomo
he's
said
like,
something about a
yeah,
riddle.
Giacomo is the
Correct.
secret agent, dude. He tells me all this stuff.
You like riddles,
He gives
Geron,
me
don't
quests
you?
and stuff, and he just wanted to sound like he had this interesting thing. I don't like riddles.
No, I can't stand riddles.
I see. Geron, I must ask you to leave.
But
If you don't like riddles, you have no business here. Believe me, it's better for all of us.
There's an owl on his sleeve. Okay.
what a waste of time.
Likewise.
Smash your bottle before you leave. Achievement. By Andrew Minky. Aaron Minky. Lore. You wanna listen? That's it! Was that it? Fuck you. Can the stream be done now? You mean I had 3 glasses of wine for nothing? This is just the start, right? They call me white chocolate. Doda. Oh, treble jar. This is the end of it. You really have to ask him for tea and say you like riddles? No, I think we won. Nope. End stream. I won it really fast. Nope. Nope. What's up for that, Oh, okay. Well, it has a cool guy meme face as an achievement. Getting the job done, so I think it's pretty good. Why did we ever stop playing this? I like her kick and dance. She does a lot of kick and dances. Like in every video, she does fucking kicks. Get the general grinding up on her as if he'd waste his time off mission. Actually, there's some weird stuff on his uniform, come to think of it. Where's your name tag? Let me see those ribbons for a sec. Baxter! I wondered if you just left or what. Is it your birthday for real? 26?
You still didn't beat Teeters!
You might have to put an op out to slow him down. Is it your actual birth? Because that's fucked up. Don't get old. I've made my way downtown in an old Soviet facility. Trinity has a head start. The native people living nearby attempted to drive them out. You know I... Oh, that's awful quiet. I think we were listening to White Girls last time, that's why. So again. Nope. On without color. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm one with the color.
Pump off. I want those crates as far away from the fire as possible. Double time. There's
No one...
ammo in there, and we can't afford to lose it.
Don't come.
Haven't heard any shots for a few minutes now. I think we're in the clear.
Don't count on it. Stay alert until we get the comms reestablished with the prison.
Say
This-
Baxter, more like sad Baxter. Happy
Say
birthday,
Baxter.
fuckface.
Roger that.
Yeah, is it your birth? 26 months.
This way.
Must have been probably nothing, I guess. I got those Naomi skills. Naomi. You know what Naomi spelled backwards is? I knew a Naomi in high school, and like every motherfucker would say that to her every day. I was one of them. Oh shit! You know what? Your name is backwards. You do realize what? See, yeah. How do you just go? I don't want to creep.
We didn't see the first ambush until they were already inside. They knew the layout of this.
Oh, you. Okay, good. This is like Red Faction when you collect little screws.
I know I've taken some.
No.
It's never easy. The Trinity.
Would you like to read an audio novel right now? So I'm never gonna dance again. Stealthy! Exclamation. I wish I could have got an emoji on that. It's a smash the button to open it thing. That gets me invested kind of like in the character's development. The spiritual development. You want a drink for anything you seem so... Yeah, you probably do. Oh, God. Not a particularly terrific drink. Men in their mid to late 20s will start going on about how they like wines and cooking to kind of seem like they've ever been alive. I'm not just some fucking white face. There's a mind behind it. I enjoy wines, cooking. I hate wine. Yeah, shit. I just thought it would be fun. It had this Satan on. Okay, so you're all the way. It was worth. That $4 Walmart wine's a shit. To throw. Why don't you just... Please, just make Red Faction. And I can just shoot my way into this... Yeah, there you go. Is that it? Sick. That's like Red Faction, complainable. Fully instructable environments.
He'll talk or he'll bleed out.
A shooter. Pull a bullet in this fucking savage. She's a 40-year-old actress now from Broadway. There you go. Oh yeah, she has
The Red Army.
fuck you. The Middle Kingdom. Are we starting this again or like what? Let's see it. Yeah, it's my birthday and I'm... Oh, it is Sad Baxter, but you're older and retired. Soon you're gonna be a middle-aged woman. It would be one thing if it was entertaining children, but it's not children and it's not entertaining. It's like... Here, I'll do you a favor. Ah, you're not allowed to shoot him. Thanks for the Kevin. You gave me a gift on your birthday. What would you like in return? I'll even look at the chat when I think the time is that you might be answering to see it. Cat is coming right out of the no. What? Wow! Wow, nice realism. Did they kill him? It's like it's a fully undestructible environment. Yeah, see, it's awful similar. They actually innovated. It's really easy to do fully destructible, but if you do fully not destructible. Because everything is... There's schmear on the wall wherever you can climb. Fuck, this is long. She's almost 20 years old by this point. I'll drink to that. I'll raise a glass to you.
Yes, sir.
Wow, orange and blue, dude. Kiss them! I will lose the gospel. Ow! Missed half the donation message. Pull his eyes! This enhances the story of this video game. Typical earrings. Is that Wolfenstein? How much it made even just this year? How much do you think? It's a bad guy from every game. It's Call of Duty. The other ones.
You're needed back at the prison right away. You've got a captain who might know something about the artifact.
Remain faithful. Share in the glory of the divine source.
I Imagine you could still control your character and you saw this happening.
Yeah, it's my birthday, and I am old and retarded, but you
Yeah,
are
sucks,
older
bro.
and retarder and
Nope. Watch how good my
you're
kills
gonna
are.
be
You'll
a
be
middle-aged
eating
man
those
playing
shrimps.
baby toys to entertain children.
No?
Ha 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 ha. Wendell.
Thing is 50 years old.
Is that Steve Blum?
She's there. Open fire.
His favorite pastimes are smoking marijuana and making love.
Donating $20 because I haven't heard this donation in a while. Also, fuck you.
Thanks for the money. His favorite. That was from a true crime story. They arrested this guy because they suspected him, and he didn't really do anything. He just fucked chicks and got high, and they're like, "Yeah, this is our fucking guy. He's a loser." But it probably wasn't the guy. He just happened to fuck the wrong chick at the wrong time. Because someone came by later and was like, "Yeah, she lived on like a boathouse or something," and the guy's like, "Yeah, I'll fucking kill her. She deserves it. Look at her. Look at how she lives." And they're like, "Oh, it's this fucking stoner." This guy got really high on marijuana and then really wanted to commit crimes. Weird, I didn't find any fucking Domino's pizzas at the crime scene or in his house. So that confirms. What a fight! You gotta rejort the power. I love selling blow. Soviet installation. I think Stitches is a stolen valor for a drug seller, like so many of those are. Oh yeah, I live that hard life, dude. I've killed people. I sell narcotics. Headshot, stealth kill. Sick. Damn, I'm tight. Take all their bolts. We should play a Commandos game. Okay.
Got to find a way to destroy that tank.
This? Oh, implementing a phone call from an angry landlord. What was the call about? I might have it here. He thought I owed him $60 for something, and might be on a different computer. And I said I could pay it. I just didn't want to. That's not it. Batman. Yeah, look for. Yeah. Is it phone? I thought it was. I'm scared to listen to these. Rainy mode. Why did you say this? You fuck. Oh yeah, I think it's like landlord message or something. Why don't you look for that? Landlord. Nope. What a stream! Oh. Gosh, you're interesting. Has anyone ever told you anything? Oh, is this it? I hope you can hear my nose adjusting. This is a sound project they did in film school. You want to see it? I took the poem from BioShock. You had to record the poem 1 week, and the next week you put sound effects on it. And then this was mine. This is not me. This is a classmate reading it. Well, not a poem. It could just anything. It was just to teach us that you can fucking put sounds in things. Do it. Do it. Yeah, how come it doesn't open?
Thanks for all your money! You're so unique! Everyone now knows!
Only allow one instance. Yeah, there you go. Do it. Start it up. What else can I fuck? Why are you playing this for him? It just stopped. I think you fucked your computer again. Okay, it's gonna start. Guess.
Have you ever told your therapist about how you make your living? Like how people give you free money just for playing video games. I bet that was an interesting conversation.
It's not just that. I drank all this already? Well, let's top her off first then. That's the last of her, you fuck. These glasses sure are bigger than they appear. They're bigger than they taste. Look at...
I want to take the ears off, but I can't.
Oh, God. This...
I hop. And
okay, let's see if we can get a louder one. Stop. Okay, now go.
I want to take the ears off, but I can't.
This isn't me, it's a different guy.
I hop, and when I hop, I never get off the ground. It's my curse. My eternal curse. I want to take the ears off, but I can't. It's my curse. It's my fucking curse! I want to take the ears off! Please! Take them off! Please!
What a fucking loser. So I just made about a guy fucking hanging himself. Yeah, I can't find this message where the guy was angry that I owed him money, so... That's it. What a fucking loser. I chose to make my assignment about a video game that I played. Anyway, did it sound like a guy was going into a room and shutting the door and unlocking it and then getting a chair and putting a rope over a beam and fucking ending his life? Make it as a sub sound. Okay, so do I start a blaze on this or what? Kill it. He crinkled up water bottles to death. Oh, there you go. Do you have fire shooters? It sounded like a man having trouble with woodworking. There you go. Everything in film school is about drugs, relationships, and suicide. So. Never fuck me. You said GG, but you probably meant BG.
3G.
Well,
you knew you were gonna record, and
Slam
3
a bug.
fucking months. That's like 1 trimester. The fucking subscription incubated. Your baby is gonna come out a big shit log. Why did you stay here? Just clear your nose.
I also got
first
some
before you
beers
even press the button. You knew you were
that
gonna
one
do
night,
it.
but one is like Stranger Than Fiction. It's some Ontario beer. Have you had it? It's got a goat woman on it. It looks like a character from a MOBA. New base camp. Look at this fucking jackal. Did you get it? Oh yeah, she got it. Where do you... Yeah, I just want that. Where do you get off? Raging Bitch. Yeah, why is that familiar? I think I had it in Magfest. If a beer has a good name, then that's probably it.
Not getting in that
It's
way
brewed with
without
Will
being
Ferrell.
seen.
He narrates as you drink it. I bet it could fuck that guy up from here. Check it. East. Oh, you should have stayed and got the resources there. CCCP. Child porn, dude. This is the freshest. They can't load! We wouldn't know what to do. Ally nearby.
Shoot. I'm not your enemy.
It's, Daniel Craig.
Who are you people?
All that can come later. If you want answers, then listen close. We've managed to destroy
Yeah,
the
what's
old
you?
radio tower,
Identify.
but there are repeaters that keep them connected. We need to shut them down. Help me, and I'll let the others know they can trust you. We need all the allies we can get.
You're the one who's got to be a good ally to me.
Keep an eye out for them.
We don't have much time.
Do I have to smash the button? Hold E to pick lock. Hold E to pick lock. A lock pick. Oh yeah, okay. If you read it.
Oh wow! This thing makes all your money! You're so fucking unique! Everyone down now!
Batman. Gosh, you're an alcoholic. Avid learner.
Infiltrated.
Nope. I'm learning a lot of Russian. She learned Macedon by looking at cave crawling.
Roth is determined that I should learn how to shoot. However, he tried to teach me today. I was utterly hopeless. I've always said in the field you can't go wrong with a stout stick and good boots.
I played the 2013 Tomb Raider game in like 6 hours and I thought the game was over and it wasn't. I never played it again.
I thought it was done and it wasn't. I still didn't play it again. Steady aim.
I don't think there'll be any more lessons somehow.
Roth always said I must have gotten more
Animals
sharp
glow.
eyes and steady
Yeah, okay.
hands from Mom.
Hold
Exotic
on!
animals.
Research suggested almost 75% of women feel the burn. Men prefer to rush. Tell her you're not in the mood. If a friend asks you to sex them, tell her you want to wait for the weekend. First sex in blood.
I'm between jobs.
Enjoy it. Too tired? Too Tim? Just sex, 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 sex anywhere on the property. Enjoy
Sounds
it.
good.
Sex.
Sex.
Why does everyone sound like an American in this fucking game? What has happened to Tomb Raider?
Price speed. Price speed. Thank you for looking at my internet channel. String knocks. What else you can make? Okay. They should let you say a thing with your donut. Look at those. Religion summary.
I haven't found them all yet, but I will.
Get him! Can you just run up and beat the fuck? Look at all these fucking animals here. Let's try it. Your ass is sovereign now.
No
I
need
was
to pull
tricked.
that down yet.
Still, you're going into the corner where I can easily hit you. Fucking. Fuck! I want to eat a piece of my own shit. This isn't an honorable kill if you just...
This game is actually just a clever marketing campaign for the Oakland Raiders football team.
You buy Raiders gear when you get rich. When you get out of Compton. More like. Sweat from my balls. Why did they make it? What's up there? Damn, this will be worthwhile. I'm a true geek. I climb to the top of the wood. Every time. Whether... You got a leaf up there. Is this what you want? You stole a child. Why did they make this? Why wouldn't they just make a good one? Optional challenge to You can skip a lot of our fucking game, and to be honest, full of bullets. Damn it! You set up a corner. I'm fully rushing now. Oh, you can now translate level 1 Russian. I'm way past that level 1 shit. I was born in Mockby. Like what? Dad hole, 26 months. A lot of 26-year-olds around. Ew. Ew. To be honest though, at the same time though, aren't you kind of flattered that you gave me your money? Kill and skin animals. Okay. I like that X-Files intro, and it's just a dude making a pizza for one of them things. I like that Spody intro. That fucking penis.
You still didn't beat Taters!
You did not beat Tate. No one can. Communications. She busted. Thank you for looking at my internet. Oh yeah, you should be doing this all the time. Why just look for shit on your own when you could get GoldenEye? So you want to drink the rest of that, or do you want to hook up, or do you kill it? What do you do with it? Is there a thing what lets it down? Damn, this is just like Far Cry Primal when there were things in the trees. Kill it. Okay.
Heyo friend, I love you.
Love you. Thank you. Fucking be nice in here. Okay, dude. Okay, what's your... Yes! Okay, I think that's the game. I think the stream is done. We just saw her swim up a fucking tree. God, it's... Okay, finish your fucking drink. So you want to have that Stranger Than Fiction beer or what?
Wow, fuck, you sure are happy tonight. Feg, must be from all that Twitch donation money yesterday. Feg, how much is that going into your Twitch retirement fund? Feg.
Is there any reason... You guys have played this, right? Is there any reason to fucking continue this game and play it to the end? I bet an animal will run across there. Yeah, see? I bet a fucking animal will run across there. Look at those! His truth is marginal. That's where they live. In that hamlet. It's garbage. No, no, yes, nope, nope, of course not. Better than Roth Iroh? It's better than Rothro. This is... I wish fucking Mon Mothma was the lead character in this. Was the bow in this. Explore. Is this one of those optional toms they're talking about? Oh, she's only got a hammer ball. Get him! Okay. Yeah, I think I've seen quite enough. Thomas Raider. How do you heal? How do you heal? Do him! Dogs have big heads. Oh, I thought it was fucking dead. Even now I'm not dead. Yeah, see? It's a struggle. You still got it, kid. You still got it, kid. You're fine, kid. You're fine, kid. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You might make it. How do you heal? Oh, there's just like Far Cry Primal. It's almost like you need a torch to go in there.
Go play a cool RPG. I tried playing Divinity Original Sin and I cannot get into it at all.
If you play co-op, that's pretty good.
Complicated RPGs like Wizardry 8 or Aiden Chronicles anymore. Kill me, please.
I just deleted Wizardry 8 2 days ago. I seriously cannot right now. Sad Baxter was the one. I should have known.
Can you play some McDicky for old time's sake?
Okay. Which one we haven't done though? His truth is... I still have 12 pieces of baked chicken in a paper bag. What kind is it? Fucking hens. These games aren't fun. It's like you play it and you're like, oh yeah, I'll probably get to that fun part, and it's just like working at a thing. It's like sunken investment fun. Damn, you bought it and you played it a bit and it was fucking so boring, but isn't that kind of the appeal though at the same time? Aim behind it. Gotcha. Okay. Save it. Yeah, I'll for sure come back. 10% complete the game. Lost Planet 2. Yeah, I hear that's so fucking good. I think I have it. Final Combat. What else would you like to... What's a good vehicle to complain to? I forgot already. I thought this folder would have this. Angry Landlord. I'm gonna go get another beverage. What's this? Some of these are... documents think it's in there. Starward Rogue? Oh yeah, I didn't. I've been forgetting to show a picture of my tits before I stream.
I want to take the ears off.
now that they're in the same folder. Okay, this is not what you do. Play it. Okay then, how do you always have it? Play Warframe. Warfaming.
Sunk-in investment fund. Is that retard Canadian for sunk cost fallacy, or did you just repay? Few Molson golds there, bud.
Wow. I'm gonna fucking come at you over the semantics of my fucking video toys. Bet you didn't even realize how much it could hurt someone. Doesn't this one get good? There's a naked girl on it. Does that kind of make you feel like you could have a cool time in here? I might get fucking late in the stream, dude. Does that make other yeah, because there's for sure one girl in here at least. Does that make females feel unwelcome to see a naked girl holding this and a girl jumping there? Okay. Girl slime leave. I'm on application error. Is that why we've never... I can fucking kill myself, dude. Okay, go get that. Fuck you. Okay. I want to take yours. I don't even have a mouse now. Okay, I'm just... start the music up. I need the healing to start now. You're a fucking idiot. Okay, this at least. Linda won't turn me away. Give me your sick. You're haunted. KOTD, is that it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Fortinbras, I remember. Oh yeah, what's this about Naomi Elizabeth has an iPhone game? And it's like you can give her pearl... She goes pearl diving or something? Okay. So we played Dread Out. We went in the fucking sewer right away. Sometimes you can squeeze your fist hard. Sometimes when you wake up... You can't make a fist. One day, I tried that. I woke up and I couldn't make a fist really hard, and I was like, that's fucked up. And then on YTV, a guy was like, you ever notice how, like, sometimes you wake up, you feel weird, like, you can't, like...
It seems
you
like
can't,
you
can't,
need
like,
a
make
game to
fist.
play. If only there was an
I was like,
engaging
how
and
did
gripping
fucking
RPG
Paul
you
know?
could play. Maybe even as a favor to someone who is 26 and hates being 26. Something like Aiden Chronicles. Damn, that would be convenient. Fag, 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 fag.
Didn't we play it once? I think that wasn't... I think that wasn't. I think I have it installed and it's on my desktop still. Probably look, I don't know. If I remember in 1 minute. When this inevitably crashes, maybe I will look at my desk. The cam, dude. Beckham lives here. Convenient. That'd be a convent if you could hook that up, dude.
Does the anime developer really expect the video to stop all the stupid emails he receives? The video just kinda shows how
Like-
he knows nothing about the industry he wants to be a part.
Yeah,
of
and not even
having
like
a bug tracker or anything. He is being unprofessional.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. But also it reveals like some issue. Okay. Oh yeah, I have a... What's that thing you can do to Ghost in this? You want to drink this or... Skyhorse!
One
This is
time
like-
I fell asleep with my arm under my head. And when I woke up my arm was completely numb and I was really tired, so I started yelling, "Where's my arm?" and woke up my boyfriend and he got mad.
Fuck this! It's right here! When you sleep and I get your arms. It can be frightening when you sleep because you don't understand anything. Just in general. It's frightening when you sleep. When your arm goes numb, you have it above your head and you can't feel it and you're like, I'm fucked up! I'm fucked up! Or the demon took it. And then you slowly try to move it using only your shoulder. Gotcha!
Okay, fuck that guy who brought up that Gamergate jab in that titty anime. I didn't want to end my day on such stupid.
What is it?
Like, what the fuck is the deal of fat nerds making fun of fat nerds?
Girls will like me if I make fun of people like me. Wow, fucking fat, pasty, pathetic nerds. Fucking get with it. Am I right? Come fuck me. Yo, try to trace my suck. Gotcha! I'll give you an ounce of suck for a meter of... No, don't. You don't know the going rates. Hey. Yeah, fuck it, I'm out of here. What was it though? In a motor bebeb Mogok. What, in Honey Pop a guy made a Gamergate joke? Honeycam? It's hard to pay attention to these people when I got the best shit going on. Horses running a parade. Look at that!
Hey,
Baby
Sean,
Ghost.
concert guy here. I have
Baby
a sort
Ghost
of
here.
serious question to
I
ASL
fucking
you.
got you.
Are you ready?
To
Okay,
ASL you?
would you rather live in a dream or a memory? I can never decide which to choose. But most everyone I ask says dream.
That's way too deep, dude. In a dream, do you get to choose the dream or the memory? Or just the idea of memories end, dreams are forever. Will be battle progress will be abandoned. Sounds okay.
Social justice is only the first step. Soon there will be a scheme for trading virtue signaling for goods and services. Like carbon credits, but for white guilt
remember
instead. This
cap
is
and
the
trade
ultimate
and
goal
shit?
of ethics.
And it didn't go anywhere. It's like people driving SUVs running. Once again, Bullshit did an episode about it, so you're wrong. There was a woman who had a site where you could buy carbon credits, and she's like, yeah, I ethically cleanse your carbon usage. And she has a large house, and it drives an SUV, and she's like, I just fucking take their money. So is there any kind of oversight or like a committee or like any kind of regulation for this? And she's just like, no. I got a charm needle from that. Why don't you finish this and open the next thing? And then they're gonna take down 8chan, even if they're permanently like, yeah, we got him. There's gonna be, it's not just gonna be like that 8chan. Those don't typically go in their favor, because remember Supernova back in the day, like 12 years ago, or even longer? It was a torrenting site, and then they're like, yeah, we finally ended those fucking pirates. And then like Mini Nova went up, and all these other torrenting sites went up, and the pirate base started. And they're like, okay, well now everyone is fucking doing this. And they're like, that's fine, we'll take down all of these. But just countless torrent sites went up. And then they're gonna take down 8chan, even if they're permanently like, yeah, we got him. There's gonna be, it's not just gonna be like that. We killed an ideology. Why don't you go listen to Propagandy, dude, and some violent church. That's where you started. I got my first tat to some weaker thans, so it means a lot to me to listen. Oh, you can go. You can? You can. You want to hold that shit. We beat up a website. Mattress. This is how some people live. They go to the mattresses for shit like that. Just gnats flying around. That's a toilet. Every mucous membrane you got, I hope it gets an infection in it. Rinda. The first one had such good enemies. There's a pig with a white man face on it. White pig go. There's that Thank you for subscribing to the true best. Ghost stories, weird stories, and murders too.
Oh, wow! Thanks for all your money! You're so
Started. Thank you for subscribing to Little Girls. Fidel Castroton. Why did Raul lift Obama's arm up so weird? If you switch, yeah, you can get a fresh rate forever. The Hermit's Cave. Brought to you by audiobooksforfree.com. My brother just told me to turn that gay shit down. She's a geisha. I'm kicking my leg, and that makes the mouse. Cool car. Mythic. Door's locked. Kondrak. Let's see it. Interview. Exclusive. Toilet Birdera. We got Ambayan.
What do you call
Harass?
a black ghost? A spook.
Debrant? Drunk Beringus. I like Toilet Birdera. Remember Cry of Fear? Giggles. That's what their toilets are like. You squat, you just shit on your boot. Sure is boring around here. I wish White Chocolate was the character of this. Doing ghost kicks on them. What building is this where they just have rooms where they can look at you? Indoor windows. Look at that! What is that? It's a fucking gamer gator. Look at him. Killed you, nerd! Fucking misogynist. Joe Rocks, Pantera. Grindcore Doot. The book arrived today. I can now focus my attention fully to resurrecting them. All of them. He's resurrecting his animes. Deliver words of the Dark Lords. That's how easy it is to kill misogyny. You just put the spotlight on them and let them humiliate themselves. Look at this guy looking at you. Look at this guy looking at you. Grindcore Doot. Let's see all this gamer shit. Right away, we confiscate all their Warcraft shit, all their D&D shit. I signed up for that forum. I'm on the hunt for advanced, but you have to sign up and then an administrator has to approve your account, so I think they will know. I just want to see advanced and Vegeta too in their natural setting. Oh yeah, if you press, yeah. You guys, no don't. I'm frozen! This... That was a cutscene.
It's fake! It's fake! It's
Should've
fake!
known.
It's fake! It's fake! It's
What,
a
this
fake
is?
show!
Is there
It's
a
a
room
phony
under?
fake show! It's fake! It's fake! It's fake! It's fake!
Oh, imagine that was your host. You fucked
Hey
up.
bro, I need some advice. I'm planning on taking a gap year after this semester.
hell is
Because
that?
the major I enrolled in isn't for me. What should I do to help figure my life out during this time? Would appreciate any advice. Love you, gay.
Travel might help. If you, depending where you live, a lot of countries have agreements. In Canada, it's the SWAP program. I think it's that in America too. But if you do like a working holiday, that
It's
might
fake!
help you.
It's fake!
I
It's
should
fake!
have known.
It's
That
fake!
wasn't advice
It's
at all.
fake! It's a fake show! It's a phony fake
Why
show!
not travel with
It's
the money
fake!
you haven't been
It's
saving?
fake! It's
You
fake!
spend your money on
It's
stupid things like this.
Fake!
Is this them real spooks, or is it just some wacky shit? I'm looking for something that will eject my soul directly from bowels. Where would you take advanced on a date?
Someplace where he doesn't have to worry about talking fast. Maybe to a DDR or something. Always Dillarang. My Dill Musk. Where would you take Advanced on a date? Probably just hang out at his place because he had a cool computer and stuff. Oh, the aquarium, of course. I'd go to an arboretum with him. Think this thing left? I didn't want to leave this house and have to go through all these fucking... Yes. Hurry up! Do I die? Where would you take your advanced diploma on a date? Probably to Hamilton somewhere. A couple bars in Hamilton you can... Get ready! I think this chick's about to take me on a date to Hamilton. Yup. Put a sword on your ass, because if you don't do that, you'll be met with adversity. Maybe to the arcade. I wish Palladium was still around. Sega had these buildings that just had arcades in them. And you could play arcade games. And it was called Palladium, and they stopped doing it. It was just losing them tons of money. I fucking have video games at home, asshole. So, really any unprofitable entertainment business I'd take them to. You gotta stop kicking your leg. Someone else kick it. Did we go up this one yet? I wish I could press Q and be shown where to go. That was the worst part of the first game. Just fucking off. Ah, that's not it. Oh yeah, weren't we in here before? Right, hell. Stop! Look at this! LARP gear! All gold is confiscated. Can you go in there? As long as you can! Thank you. Hello. Help. Oh, yeah, how come I can smell things so good now? So what, you go all the way back there and find that girl? Oh, 2 people got scared from it? I'll crank to that. I know several fine craft beers. I'm an established intellectual. I'm into cooking, wines, and world cinema. I'm lonely. I was hoping. Go all the way back. Go back to Quebec. That's not the way. More ghost stories, please. Oh, what's that? Collection. Dang.Koplo Remux. Best video and audio. Video CD. Video. Okay, let's get some ghost stories going. It's just gonna be hard to concentrate on one thing at once. Okay, so this was that one way. I like coffee, going to libraries, wearing nice hats for my hat collection, beards for my beard collection, Was it down here? Maybe it's down this. It was like a fuck in the wall you had to go through. Look at that! Amy Lee. Can we leave? World of Beer. Like what? Just like these dudes who sell no beers and alcohols? And try to find a way to bring up that?
Oh wow! This nigga makes all your money! You're so fucking unique! Everyone now knows!
I guess I'm J-Quack. Welcome to the video saloon. Welcome to the true hype. Experience the top gameplay. So, Twitch Alert sent me an email and they're like, you're one of our top things. Get on Skype with us sometime. We can hook you up with like, we can be a partner to you and we can, like, what do you have to offer really? Because I'm the getting money for free part is already happening, so I don't know what more can be improved here. We can give you 110% rate on the money you get for free. Skype interview. I fucking want to get killed. Okay. Did they make up a person to Skype with? Okay, go. Start it! I made someone in the next apartment over and drop something. Did you hear that? I can't wait to play this back to myself. After every stream, I always play back the full stream to myself so I can learn. Constantly improving the show. I for sure made them do that. They didn't just knock something on their own. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. Okay. How's the whole can opener? She came to borrow it again, so I don't know, dude. I thought she's watching now. This is you, isn't it? Okay, my paranormal is usually a good place to start. 5 months ago, and then go by upload date. Slide. My paranormal haunting. Yeah, this guy is fucking insane. Did I contact my dead father 1 hour ago? Hey guys, what is...
Hi everyone. So today I am doing...
It's pretty quiet.
A paranormal vlog.
My ears are really loud right now. This girl again?
We wanted to make our channel prominently a paranormal channel. We may do different kinds of videos here and there.
You're too quiet.
It was so cold and dark.
Maybe this is normal. Are my ears just fucking really loud?
Everywhere was so much dark.
Okay.
But overall, it's going to be a pair. Do anything. Why would a ghost want to say this word? You know, the words didn't make a whole lot of sense.
You suck, dude. More paranormal experiences.
Hey guys, so I think that I finally found my background. I think it's gonna be like literally just my room. All of these little things in the background are mirrors, and then I have like a picture and like my nightstand and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, I think it would be fine. Normal experiences, but I'm gonna go ahead and
it was out of nowhere, dude. I fucking bolted. I freaked out.
Okay, so the first one I wrote down.
Is this a girl?
Is my barn story. So I used to live in this apartment, and the apartment that I actually lived in was the one that I started my videos in. So you guys know what I'm talking about, that room. So I used to live in an apartment, and there was this really creepy barn that was like near my apartment complex.
Okay, let's do it.
So me and my friends would always go to it and like mess around and all that stuff. So there's this one day that I went to the barn with this girl Michaela and this girl Jaden. And so we went to the barn. I think we were in, I might have been in 7th grade, which means that
it just tastes like fucking candle wax.
Jaden was in 8th grade. So we spent like 2 years ago. So
We're only making plans
we're
for
going to
Nigel.
this barn, and it was like the middle of summer. It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like
I know what
literally,
you're
like,
doing.
Broad daylight. Sorry, my dog is being so weird. But it was like broad daylight.
Oh,
And
God.
we go into the barn, and by the way, guys, this barn, it's like this really big white barn. If I can somehow find a picture of it, I will. But like, it's this really big
Inside,
white
there's,
barn
like,
that's,
this loft
super
area.
torn
There's-
up. And when you go inside of it, you literally the front door kind of. No, it was the back door. Like around the barn is like all these like
Sin and done tragedy,
weird,
dude.
like old abandoned like baby toys.
It's
like
like
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
abandoned baby toys,
Like, there's,
exactly.
like, broken strollers.
So, like, when you go inside-
It's really creepy over there. And it's like in the middle of this field, even though we're like by civilization, so it's not really that scary, but it's still pretty fun. We go into the barn, and there's like this main floor, kind of like this main room. And right in the middle of it is this giant ladder that leads up to this like top floor. So I am kind of crazy, and I do really crazy shits.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
random.
so I'm gonna start
And
making like, story time videos
yeah,
and stuff and talking to you guys
so
about some
that's my
crazy
story.
stuff
I have a
like that.
lot more like it.
So I do some crazy
Drop me some
stuff,
tongues.
and so I was just like, whatever, like fuck you guys, I'm gonna go like first in the door and whatever, and I just go straight up.
Yeah,
this
if you don't
fucking,
believe me,
like,
leave.
ladder.
Do not
Like, what's
comment that
wrong
it's
with me?
fucking
I don't
fake.
know, but I like go up this ladder, and it's like I was just
You don't
like
drink for
6.
that.
No, it's wait here. It's probably like 9 or 10 feet up, and so I'm like going up this ladder, and I go up on the top floor, and it is so fucking
Oh my God.
creepy. Because, I mean, probably
What is
somebody
this?
did it. But if somebody didn't do it, that's even creepier. But, I mean, probably somebody did it. I mean, there's, like, vandalization all over it. But, like, probably someone did this. But there was, like, this,
Vandalization.
like, kind of, like, shredded
I saw
wood
that
chips
shit.
kind of on this top floor. And, like, the shape... There was, like, the shape of wood chips. Like, somebody was buried under it. But they had 2 heads.
The shape
so
of
it
wood
was like
chips?
somebody was buried underneath these like wood chips, and then they had 2 heads. So I get off the ladder, and I'm like, Jaden, Michaela, what the fuck? You guys have to come see this. And so they're like, okay. So they start running into the barn, and I'm on the top of the ladder, and then I think Michaela was in the middle, and Jaden was on the bottom. And so we're all climbing up at the same time. And right before I reach the top,
Oh, this
so
place
we're
again?
all
Fuck
on the
yeah.
ladder, but right before I reach
This was
the
the
top,
worst.
we all stop, and we hear this like singing. Like, I'm not fucking around. Okay, we hear the singing, like Ring Around the Rosies, or like Mary Had a Little Lamb, or something like that, coming from one of the back rooms. And we literally are paralyzed for like 10 seconds just listening to this voice, and it sounded like a little girl's
Just
voice.
got
And we're just listening to this
Rahim.
voice. I literally have
So
fucking
loud.
chills right now. And we're like
You got
listening
scared?
to this singing voice, and
You got your
Jaden
bingo
runs
out, or-
out. She's like, oh hell fucking no. And Michaela runs
Hell
out.
to the fuck
And then
no.
I jump off of this like 10-foot ladder, and I like roll
Not
my
big.
ankle. And then Michaela's like, come on. And we just book it out of this fucking barn. So that was the first really scary experience
We just
I've had in
bolted out of there. We
But
booked
that
it
is not the
out.
last experience I've had in this barn. The second and last.
I just
or wait,
hear
no.
this as the in-game girl talking about
second
stupid
experience
ghost
that I've had
Yeah, it's
stories
an
wild.
audiolog.
Was I
Investigating
was with my
this
dad,
spook house,
my
and even the
boyfriend,
ghosts
Michaela
are just
again,
cringing and leaving her
and
alone.
Yeah,
my brother stayed
yeah,
with
And
me.
that
I
is
But it
why
was,
there
like,
are no ghosts coming to haunt
Holy
your breakfast
shit,
match.
dude. Yeah, I'm
Ghosts
staying here in the
can't
wall.
deal.
late as fuck. And we already went like graveyard hunting, and now we are going to the barn. So. Box thing.
Oh,
with my
shit,
boyfriend
get
had
her.
one of those. And I think we heard a few things, but we couldn't really like make it out. Hiccups. And so like some of that like creepy stuff was happening.
Not.
So then we
Not
go
still some broken
into this,
technology
like,
is gonna show up.
other,
I tried to call, but it just like wasn't connecting.
Like, what you have to do is you have to like walk out of the barn, and then you go into this other room. So it's like 1 foot away, but like the reason that you have to like walk out of the barn is because there's like all these like wood panels like blocking it. Like it's this big like room, and then there's like wood
Fucking.
panels. There's like a wall, and then there's another room. So we go into the other room, we walk out of the barn, and go into the other room.
Fuck her up. Look at this.
And like I said, there's all these wood panels, but there's like one missing, like about like like
Ah,
a little bit taller than my dad's head, and my dad is 5'11", so it's like that, like pretty much to him. And me and Cage, my boyfriend, are standing like
Cage?
outside of the barn.
Ah, I
This
thought I
happened,
could
think
get-
a year and a half
Turn
ago.
around?
And me and my boyfriend are like standing outside of the barn, and like right outside of the room, like facing Michaela and my dad. I'm facing my dad, and Cage is facing Michaela. And my dad and Michaela are in the room, and Michaela's on the left, my dad's on the right, and me and Cage are outside of the room, and I'm on the right, and and Cage is on the left. And we're all just
It
talking,
don't matter.
and we're like,
Ain't
is there
none of this
anybody
matters.
here? All that kind of
None
stuff.
of this matters.
All of a sudden, this
Called
fucking
the aftermath.
can, like this green can, I remember it was like a bright, like neon green can, flies through
Oh, you got fucked
that,
up.
like,
It's on me. It's on me. It's on
that,
me.
like blank wood panel that's like right above my dad's head, just misses my dad's face, and it just fucking goes, like, I'm not kidding, ricochets off the wall. We're
I
freaking
shit
the
you
fuck
not.
out. So I'm not joking right now. It wasn't like
Yeah. I have no
it
reason
was
to
like
lie to
a
you about
fucking,
this.
I hate you, like that kind of like, holy shit. So we run the fuck out of this barn, right? Like we're like, fuck you, like I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I was like,
so
fuck
we
you,
run
man.
out, and then this coin hits the side of the barn that we were running from. I don't know if that came from the outside. I don't know if that came from the inside. But then we left.
I don't think she's dead, or it would say
And
Ghost
then the
Katie
last
updated.
incident that I had in this barn was
She
me
went
and
back.
Michaela were being fucking idiots, and at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we go to the barn, and we're trying to do a Ouija board. We're fucking
My life was
idiots,
threatened
okay?
here.
Don't do that
Guess
shit.
I'll
Like,
be
what the
back.
hell's wrong with me? Like,
do
I'm
have an
literally a
appointment,
fucking
though.
idiot. And Michaela wanted to
Ain't gonna be
climb up
nothing
to that
after
one
that.
spot that, like, I saw, like, the body thing.
Look at this.
And so the ladder was gone. I literally have no idea where that went. A lot of weird stuff happened. The ladder left. One of the rooms was full of rubber tires. It was really weird. Like, weird stuff happens like that. Like,
This beer
a
is very
human
good.
wouldn't do. Like, why the fuck would somebody, like, go take, like, 500 tires and stack them up perfectly in a room? Like, that's just weird, you know? So
Yeah, I'll leave.
I was helping her up, and we noticed that out of, like, wire, like, out of,
Waluigi
like,
board.
like, I don't really know how to explain the kind
I'm
of wire
gonna
it was,
win.
but it was just like wire.
No, that's more
And
like
it
a
was
WADA.
spray, like,
I really
titanium
wish I
wire.
could have found that
And
sound
there's, like,
file
this
of my
weird, like,
fucking WADA
podium
landlord
fence
giving me
thing
shit.
That
I ended up just fucking
it's kind of like
screaming
a-
at that guy.
like a gate, I guess, when you get
'Cause-
up there, but it like isn't a gate, like it's just like a frame.
Well, it's more like, okay, it's not really like that. It's more like, if
and
that
this
makes any
wire
sense.
is like moved like an upside down star, like it's tied on those podiums like an upside down star, and we're like, what the hell? And then we turn around,
It's like a brown starfish.
and I literally go like,
Literally.
white. Like I literally, I'm like, what
Fuck you.
the fuck? And Michaela goes, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, that's a dead dog. And there's literally a fucking dead dog carcass. But the thing about this is it wasn't like any other dead animal, okay? Like one that's like, like it wasn't like that, okay? This was a like pet dog, like my dog, and it still had like fur on it, like on its head and like a little bit on like its leg, but it was
You guys
like,
want to go to the
skinned,
Maddie, get some
kind of.
poutine, or?
And oh my fucking god, the two creepiest parts about this.
Plot
the dog
twist,
was
she's the
sitting
ghost.
upright,
Literally
like it was,
confirmed
like,
for spooks.
laying down, but it was like alert. So you know
Yeah,
how
she's
dogs,
scaring
like, lay
other
on
people
all
in the room.
fours,
She's-
but it's,
as
like,
soon as
still,
the girl-
like, peeking up its head and like looking at
Boom!
you. That's how this
Beauty
dog was,
everlasting.
but it was dead. And the
You won't
other
fuck me
really
up? Yeah,
creepy
you're a
thing about it
ghost.
Is it had this little red ball.
You can
next
switch
to it,
cameras to this,
like
and it's
this
a more
toy.
powerful shoot, but
So,
you don't get the
ever
light with
since
it.
then, I went
fucking
vegetarian
shit you
for a
not.
year.
I
I'm
felt
not
this
even kidding. I went
skeletal
vegetarian for a
move
year.
that way,
Clean
and
shit
he legs and
yourself.
start to
And ever
sing.
since then, I've never gone
Shit.
to the barn again because I don't
Shit.
know if it was some weird,
But
like,
it wasn't that. It was actually a skeleton.
fucking, I don't know, like satanic crew or whatever, or if
Satan
it was just a
Wrecking Crew.
sign. I don't know what it was, but it was fucking creepy, and those were my experiences in the barn. Okay, so since I had 3 stories from the barn, I'm going to tell you guys one more story. So
Yeah, it would be unbalanced to
when
go
I
full
moved
barn.
to my grandparents' house, I was still doing YouTube. You guys saw me. I did like my first makeup
Oh, they
tutorials,
used
like
a
the
lot of the
Granny
same
Soapy Eye or
levels. I don't
whatever.
like that.
That
You're
house that
fine.
I was living in was my grandparents' house. And my grandparents are really, really religious. My family, not so much. But my grandparents are really, really religious. And that's what just makes this story a little bit creepier. So my brother, he likes to make these like little yarn crafts and like all these other like crafts and stuff. And he has this like really big, he has 2 really big jars, like mason jars.
And
they're,
there
like,
was
really
literally,
big ones.
like, okay, literally,
And he
right?
puts all
Like,
his,
if that makes any
mean,
sense, like-
literally, oh my fucking god.
And he
It was
also
like
has,
literally,
sewing needles in it,
literally,
like, kind of, like,
holy
dangerous
shit.
stuff like that, like scissors
Literally,
and
it was
my
literally,
brother
literally,
had been
literally,
gone
yeah, literally,
for,
liter,
I would
ally,
say, about a
leader,
week
leader,
at his
leader,
friend's
leader.
house.
Glossolalia takes over.
Me and my dad, the day that my brother came back to
It's essentially that. These fucking people are
me and my
speaking in
dad
tongues. They're
went
just
to
like
Walgreens and we
channeling this
spent
Haven't
essence.
gotten any donations from
And
the
we were
full
coming
Kevin
home
guy
and
tonight yet,
we
right?
wanted to do like a movie
By the way,
marathon with,
can
like,
you
all these
believe
scary
how
movies.
much of an asshole that guy
So,
is?
fun
Is this
fact
the
about
guy?
me, scary movies are my fucking
It makes me
shit.
concerned
I
that
love them to death. And then
Is this him?
another thing, a
It's
little
a
bit
different.
of a backstory.
It makes me concerned that
this
you might be
house
fucking your
always
life
kind of
up,
creeps
or maybe
me
you've
out.
got your
It
life
always
very
kind of
much
gave
in
me
control,
weird
which is
vibes.
also
Sorry to hear
concerning.
my fucking dog in the background, he's being so annoying. But it
No,
always
dude,
gave
it's
me
fine.
weird
I have
vibes.
all
I
this
always
money to
felt
spare. I don't
really
care.
weird. Same with my
I'm choosing to do this,
boyfriend,
and I'm
It
not
was
fucking up.
stop!
I thought that was a sound effect, but
It
there's
just gave
dogs.
you like
in the room.
negative feelings. It was just negative vibes, negative.
I'm making my
energy.
videos!
You could definitely tell the place was haunted, and I could never sleep right.
Make that
it was
into a
just
holler, all these
really
literallys?
Scary, I guess. And so yeah, that's a little backstory. And then like, especially the basement. And I know that sounds really cliche, but it's true. The basement.
Oh
when I
shit,
was
we should
really,
put
really
that
little, I used to live in my
PlayStation
grandparents'
3 in
house
here.
before.
I want to
when
play
when
Metal
was in
Gear
3rd
Solid:
grade.
The Peace
And I would go in
Walkers.
the basement all the time, and this sounds so creepy.
And I
but
think
would
there were
just,
some
like,
other
play
games
with
still on-
myself.
Oh, and
my
also
God, this
Ni no
sounds so
Kuni.
dirty. No, not like that. Like I would just like hang out with myself
Maybe-
and like run
maybe next
around
time.
and like do kid stuff.
I'll
You
for
know what
sure
I mean?
remember to.
So I
Put
would
an
run
effort
around,
forth.
and I loved going down the basement. I don't know what it was. I loved it, and I would always go down there and just
If I
hang
was a
out.
man,
And
I'm pretty sure I'd fall in
there
love
was
with
this
myself.
one day that it's weird. Like there's like this main room with like a TV and a computer, and it's like. It's a finished basement, but it's a creepy basement, okay? It's
Okay, so like, you go
and
downstairs here,
like,
there's
this
wood
main room,
paneling.
and then there's a little hall.
No!
And then there's like a boiler room and like this really creepy bathroom.
I want to fucking end the
And
stream.
then
right-
there's
No,
another
how about
room,
you
which
just
is where
drink
my
a lot of
brother
this?
stayed.
That's
We'll
like
talk about
ending.
more. So I was in like that main room, and I looked down the hall. There was nothing there, but I was insanely
God.
creeped out.
Keep going.
And I felt like something was staring at me. I literally can remember this feeling, that feeling to this day. Holy fuck, it freaks me out
finish
so
this
bad.
fucking thing.
And I just stared down the hall for like 2 minutes, and I ran upstairs, and I never went down in the basement ever again until I moved in when I was in 8th grade. So,
Kevin McLeod was downstairs.
or no, it was my beginning freshman year. And so
The dog
it
is
was
the
really,
only
really
person in
creepy,
this stream and game and audio
I
that
only
is
went in the basement, like, 2 more
experiencing
times,
real
or whatever
fear.
when
Why did she say it
I
like
lived there
that?
the last time when it was like the beginning of my freshman year.
Dog gets scared,
Moving
starts
on to
looking
the story,
around.
we
Oh,
wanted
I'm
to
getting,
do
I'm
this,
getting goosebumps.
Scary movie marathon. And yeah, that was just like a little backstory. So we go in my room and we have all this candy and we're watching movies from M. Night Shyamalan.
Dog
he's,
is
like,
ghost,
really
literally.
well-known.
Like
He's the guy
literally.
that
Is there
I
a
am
thing that men
literally
do like this?
scrolling right
'Cause
now.
we don't have
Oh,
to be
my
sexist.
leader
We could
ally,
also
lit as fuckerly,
So we
literally,
watched
littering. Lil
And
Nol,
we watched
Lil Nol,
The
Lay
Village,
Lay,
which
Lay
The Village is
Carol.
one of my all-time
It's just like a
favorite movies. The
phenomenon.
Village
It
and
was
Sinister
self-emergent.
are
We were just looking
all-time
for
favorite movies.
ghost stories, and this happened.
And,
we didn't know that makeup
so we're
girls
watching
all
those
fucking
movies,
Dog,
do
please
this.
and me and my
stop
dad wanted to
literally
watch a
barking.
third movie. I think it's called Strong or something like that. So me and
It's
my
not
dad are gonna
literally.
watch this third
You
movie,
got-
but my
I'm
brother's like,
literally
no, I'm
making my
tired, I'm
fucking
gonna
video
go
right
downstairs.
now.
And we're like, okay. So my brother goes downstairs with our dog, and he just goes down there. He comes
What I'm
back
saying
upstairs,
is,
like,
we
5
didn't go
minutes
hunting
later,
this out.
and
This came to us.
he had
We
been
just listened to
missing those
ghost
big
stories,
mason
and then
jars
this fucking
for, I
happened.
would say about here.
Shooting range videos. I was like, hold it, and it was like,
We've been missing those jars for
and
about
I
2
was
weeks.
like, fucking.
And he goes, hey guys, I found my jars.
What
And
did
my
they
dad
use
goes,
the
"Oh, that's
form?
right," you know, And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, why the fuck is there
I was like,
piss in
you're like, you're like in my face, like,
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck what
Charm
the
needle.
fuck? What the fuck?
I
And my
missed it.
dad is like, okay, Victor, stop. Like, you're creeping me out. Like, literally stop. And he thought it was like my dad or something because he'd been gone for a week. And my dad's like, why the fuck would I pee in your jars? And obviously nobody else did it.
Oh, that was another
And then
good
these
army
jars
story.
were set
There's
on
a
the
guy
top of
in
this
boot
bookshelf.
camp
Like,
just
I
like
mean, they're
pissing in
fucking,
jars.
like,
It's
tall.
her again!
And they're set at the top of this bookshelf. And my brother's just like...
Gotcha!
He's just pissed off. But me and my dad are creeped out. My brother's just pissed off, but me and my dad are creeped out. He goes downstairs
That
and then
poster,
he
I'm not gonna
about
stop
10
the
minutes later, and he
badgering.
goes,
Also,
"Dude,
why does
why
every
is my
makeup
window
girl
open?"
lie
Leave.
with her
And
grandparents?
The weird thing
They all
about
have
this
shit
is
childhoods.
My brother, his room
Buy
was
my
in the
book,
basement,
buy my
right?
book,
In
buy
that
me,
one
fuck
where
you,
have to go
slut,
down
give
the
me
hall
that
and then it's
poster.
room. His room is in the basement,
that
and
poster.
you guys probably know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
but
is
it's
this
kind
poster
of
guy?
confusing to like
Okay,
tell
how about
you, like,
what if I
explain it.
drew you a
But,
picture
like,
of something?
I don't really
Would
think
that
they do
suffice?
it in like
On a
newer homes, but in
8.5
like
by
older
11.
houses, they had this like big like titanium like hole that goes in the ground, and I think it's like for ventilation.
They have a
and then there's
titanium
always
hole.
A window that's in it. So pretty much,
Same.
his window
At this
being
point.
open makes no sense because it's pretty much out to a giant hole.
She's too strong.
So it was kind of weird. So I thought
fucking
somebody
me up.
broke in, right? And peed in his jars and was totally like
He's a
fucking weird.
pedonist.
So I tell him that that's fucking weird. Nobody has
Hold
gone to
on!
his room since
Research
he was
suggested
gone.
almost 75% of women feel the burn. Men prefer
Welcome.
to rush. Tell her you're not in the
And
mood.
so
if a friend
when he
asks
takes
you
me
to
back
sex,
and
then tell her you want to wait for the
he was
weekend.
down
First
here,
sex
like,
and
I'm
play.
really
House
freaked
now.
out.
Too
I go down there and we
tired,
just
too
talk
dim.
for a
Just
long
sex,
time,
sex,
and we
sex,
stayed late, and
sex,
we listened to
sex
scary
anywhere on
stories
the
and stuff like
property.
that.
Enjoy it. And sex.
I think we stayed up till like 4:30 in the morning, and at
Skateboard
like 4:30,
switcher.
we started hearing these
I
weird
love-
noises. And my grandpa always
Hey,
sleeps
you
in the
gonna get
living
that?
Oh, this
room
is
for some
different.
reason.
Not me, you.
And so, whenever he goes and like
I love
gets up
that
and walks to the bathroom, it's
Well,
kind of
I was
loud.
trying to trick you
So
into
we were just
thinking
like,
you
okay,
were
it's just
just
grandpa walking in the
She's
bathroom, whatever.
louder than a
Then it
holler.
happened two more times.
Shot now.
But the other two times, and they were like 10 minutes
bother
apart.
checking your computer.
And the other two
Fucking in the
times,
top of my head. Someone made this
what
image and
happened,
posted in the
it was
forum.
like
Circumcircle.
So the second time, it was louder than the first.
I gotta see that one.
We were just like, okay, what the hell?
This has gotta be pretty
Happened
recent.
a fourth time, and
Okay, yeah, we have to
it
make the
was
website
so
real again. I keep
fucking loud, and it
drawing
sounded
fragments
like
of a
somebody
picture of what the
running
website
down the stairs to the
will be
basement
like.
and slamming the door. That's literally what it fucking sounded like.
Literally.
And we,
But just
oh my God,
finish
it was
doing
the
it
loudest
and then
thing I've ever heard. I'm not
begin.
kidding. It was so fucking loud, and like it sounded like somebody slamming the door and running down the stairs. But I mean, like it sounded like.
The forums can be better than ever. They used to be okay. There was like 4 months
So like
where they
there
were
was
pretty good.
literally this one time like my brother walked in on my literally fucking my dad and like oh my god he was like what that fucking guy was literally like shit man literally spooks lol hand up pass.
Me and my brother, when it happened, we jolt up
Hand
and we're
up
like,
ass.
what the fuck? And then my brother, we're literally shaking like this. I'm not kidding. We're like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck? And then my brother's like,
Is this
texting
Arthur
my dad,
too?
literally like this. He's like,
Literally. Gamergate
and
is
I'm like,
literally.
Just call him. So he's like calling him. And he's like, Dad.
Literally, they held
And
a
my dad
knife.
gets
Literally
really
did
mad
it.
when he's like woken up.
Oh, is it
So,
killed if it doesn't have
He's
his
like,
license?
guys, oh my god, Gilrich, stop. So we're like,
My
okay,
dad was
we're
like,
we're just gonna sleep in there for the night. So as we're walking, just to make the story even
I didn't think this was
scarier,
gonna be a good one. It turned out
there's
awesome.
This giant fucking spider. This is
Double
not paranormal, I don't
descriptions.
think. But
Tons
there's
of
this giant
literally.
fucking spider like this big. I have a picture of it. If I can find it and somehow get it onto this video, because it takes so long to upload my phone stuff. But if it gets,
Tricking
if I can
people.
get
Yeah,
it, I
that
will
was
put it
that.
right
The
here and show you
forum
how
lived
big
only
the
to serve
fucking
those
spider
purposes.
was.
Being tricked, trying to make like stock markets, and there was like items you could earn items, and some of them could fuck other people, or you could steal other people's items.
And I was literally like 2 feet away from the spider, and you can see it.
King
So, like, that's how big
Gab
it was.
Satan Resurrection.
So we go
Oh, this one
upstairs for the
again.
night, and we
I
fell
wish they
asleep
didn't
at, like,
just
6 in the
retread all
morning,
this
and
old
we
shit.
literally held each other's hands as we fell asleep.
Fuck you.
It was so scary. And we never found
It
out
was
about
so
like
funny.
what happened in the pee jars. We never found out why the window was open, anything like that. But tell me what you guys think of these stories down below, and
If
I hope
only
you
the
guys
pictures
enjoyed it. If I have any more
If you don't
paranormal
believe me,
experiences,
fuck
I'll be
off. I don't
sure
want to see in the
share them with
comments.
you. Let me know if you guys really like these storytime videos and just like hearing some of the stuff I've experienced and all that kind of stuff and done. Jeez, my dogs are loud and annoying, but I will see you guys in my next video, and until then, Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching, dude. Okay.
Sure, draw me something. Just send me something. I've
Okay.
sent you like $50 this week, you mother. Please, just something. Also, I have a buddy in the army who had to salute his commanding officer completely naked, one hand by side, one to salute. Willie out.
Pretty good. Yeah, one guy had to guard. He had to interrogate.
Excuse me, General, but what about the
end
fucking
stream. So what does this badge
So
mean
what
on your
does this
hat?
badge mean on your hat? Means I'm a general, actually.
I'm a 5-star
I
general.
have 12
Okay, and you're
Purple
like
Hearts.
21?
I served in Vietnam and Afghanistan.
AFG. Yep, 21. Okay, and this is I'm a colonel, general, staff major. Why? Why? Well, thanks for the general money, irregardless.
Hey guys,
7-star general.
today's video is going to be another video. I have
probably
been
gonna be a
talking
good
about
one.
doing this one on my social media for probably about 2 weeks. I filmed it and I went to go and edit the video to have it up for earlier this week. And I
have a couple
found a
spook
beautiful site.
experiences. If
Like,
I
it was the
make
most
a video
beautiful
like
site
these
that you'd
white
ever
girls,
behold
will you
of
watch?
lipstick
It's
smeared
kiss kiss.
all over my 2 front teeth. So obviously that's not going to go up. I have a feeling this is probably going to be a long one, but if you are
Hey guys, what is
not new
up,
to my channel,
YouTube?
then you know my paranormal videos are usually pretty long. I get really in depth and I can't
Sick.
stop talking. If you have been waiting for my video
Oh shit,
on the
she got
Black
fucked up.
Cemetery,
I looked at the
and you've
chat
seen me
1
talk about it on
second,
social
and
media,
I go
then
scroll.
without further ado, here it is, so just keep watching. A couple weeks ago, you saw my Snapchat. I was taking
Excuse
some
me, General.
pictures. And a
No,
computer,
stop
and
there.
I wasn't really able to say
He's not real.
fully what exactly was happening.
He's got an
or
upside down
what
fucking
exactly,
square on his
you know,
hat. He thinks that's a
I
general
felt while I
sign.
was there. Before I talk about when I was there a couple weeks ago, I'm gonna kind of give you
I'm a
guys
5
like a little history to
general.
this place and my experience with this place. So if you are not new to my channel and you have watched my previous paranormal videos, then you've seen the ones where I talked about some things that happened to me in the
Hey
house
guys,
I
it's
lived
me,
in as a
urinary
child.
tract infection.
In
Yo,
that
it's me,
town
toxic
is
shock
where the
syndrome.
cemetery is, and like I've said before in several of my other videos, I don't disclose on the location just because it's a very
Collusion,
small
she
town
doesn't
and I don't want to
disclose, dude.
send like a whole bunch of
Serious?
people over there. I don't know.
Gamergate
I'm just really
whip-
picky
ripe-
about who I tell that
riping
to
her
and who
ass.
I don't tell that to at this point
Will this
until
go
I
in?
understand a little bit more about what people would do with that information, I guess. So anyways, with that being said, the cemetery that I am talking about in this video is in that town where that house was. Since I was probably about like, I
Oh, when
can't
you're close to an
remember, I
item,
think
your
I was
head
like
gets blown.
14 or 15, I started hearing about this cemetery called Black Cemetery. And how I had originally heard about it was my neighbor at the time had told me that there was this cemetery where a witch had been buried, and supposedly there's this legend surrounding the
Fucking
place
Dora
that
the
if you
Explorer.
go there and you find her tombstone, which is broken in half, you piece it back together, you can supposedly dig up a candle out of the dirt next to the tombstone. You're supposed
Is
to
this
light
just a
it,
Holder story?
read all of the writing out loud,
This
and then
is
blow
one
the
of
candle out, and then when you do
3,758
that,
items which must never be brought
supposedly you'll
together.
start hearing a whole bunch of babies
Supposedly.
crying. I remember I was
See, I'm close to an
curious
item.
about why why would you hear babies crying if you're reading off of a witch's tombstone? Well, I was told that there
Coil,
were lots
bigger,
of
faster,
children
louder.
and babies
It's
that
a really
were buried
fast
in that
concert.
graveyard, and
Concert
there
is
has
there.
been dozens
Fucking
of
a
people
concert
saying
from
that
that.
they have done that, or that they didn't even do that whole thing, but they were just there at night and they heard babies crying. That to me sounds like one of those like weird urban legend things that go around in every town where it's like this crazy thing that obviously isn't true, right? But at being like 14, 15 years
Look at
old,
this.
I was all about believing
Power Helm.
everything that I ever heard, because it was like,
Concert is a
you know, when you're that
concert.
age, you may be that age watching this, so don't take offense to this, but when I was 14 and 15, I loved to get the shit scared out of me. That was the
shit
thing I loved to
scared.
do. So I wanted to believe everything that I was ever told.
I already did
Now I'm
Boris
way more
Fighter.
skeptical. If somebody tells me something that sounds like that, I am not as apt to believe it. But at the time I was like so for it, and I was like, you know what? We should go there.
Remember
we
the
should
apt
find
people?
the
Pretty good.
tombstone and we should do that and see if that happens. So I remember a lot of us went there at night. And to be honest with you, the things that were coming out of my mouth was I was expecting the tombstone to really be there. I was expecting it to really be broken. I was expecting us to find all that stuff. But in my mind, I knew that wasn't going to happen. Your mind is telling you, you know that that's not true. So when we were going to this graveyard, in my mind, I was like, we're not going to find it and all this stuff. Obviously, I was hoping that we would, but I didn't think that we would. We were told that if you go there, to go into the back of the cemetery, and at the very back there will be a tree kind of in an isolated area next to a fence.
She remembers
and
this.
there you will find her tombstone leaned up against the tree. We're going around the corner, and there was several of us in the car, and as we're pulling up,
it's Naruto.
our headlights are hitting
Naruto
this tree,
had the nine-tailed
and we see a tombstone
dog
lean up
going
against
on.
the tree. And I remember
But it
thinking
saved the
like,
village.
okay, this is crazy. We get out of the car. There's two pieces.
There's nothing
There's
I
the
can do.
piece that's leaning up against the tree, and then there's a piece that's laying on the ground next to the
I heard
tombstone.
about a cemetery
So we're
called
really
Colored
freaking out at this
Cemetery
point
where
because
a
we're like,
young
okay,
melanin
that
and
part's
rich
true.
lady
There's a tombstone
was
here that's
buried.
broken in half.
If you
So
found her
we take the
tombstone
part
and
of the
pieced it
tombstone that
together,
was
she would
broken and
fuck
we
you
picked
in
it
the
up
ass.
and we stuck it on top. And when we stuck it up there, we were able to make out some of the words.
fucked up.
What it said on
You-
the
you rebuild
tombstone
it
was
knowing
that
that's gonna
whoever
happen to
this
you.
was and the name of the person had been there for so long, it had kind of corroded over.
Blade is in
You couldn't see the
general.
name of who this was.
They fucking
But
confronted,
what you could see
confronted
was you
General
could see when they
Blade.
died, and
he's
it
like,
said
nah,
October
I'm Marines,
31st, and I don't
Tough
remember
Corps,
the exact
Colonel,
year, but it
I
was
got
in
the
the
medal
1800s.
for
This person
that.
died on Halloween, which made it even a little bit more eerie because of like
Okay,
the
and you're
tales
just wearing
that
your
people
like
tell
full
and
uniform
things
going to a
associated
liquor
with
store,
Halloween
or
and just
nah,
all of
I
that
was,
stuff. So I remember we
hadn't
were
killed
like,
General.
oh my god, that is so creepy. We're kind of reading to ourselves the writing on the tombstone. I wish I could remember everything that this said, but
Ah shit, you
we
always
had
never look.
chills going up our spine because if you've ever been to a graveyard, you know when you're reading on a tombstone, you hear things like, I don't know, we will miss you, or you hear things
Oh,
about
I
that
don't know,
person,
rest
or it just
in
has
peace,
like
I
really
miss you.
like nice things written on the tombstone. Well, the things that I remember being written on this one, it was like a
Fuck
poem,
you,
so it like
bitch.
rhymed. And I remember it said stuff about darkness, and it said something about the light,
All that I
and it
see.
said like, it was like the most eerie, like weird, uncomfortable thing that I've ever read in my life. And there were parts of it that we couldn't quite make out because it had mold and like moss
This
and
is
all of
this
that
is
on
from
it.
yeah. It is.
But I remember we were all really weirded out about what it had said on the tombstone because it just sounded too creepy.
got
So all of a
triggered by
sudden,
someone
like this
else's
whole
grave.
story that we were being told started to feel a little bit more real. We did not dig up a candle or anything like that. I think that when we got there and we actually found the tombstone, we didn't even want to like tingle with it at that point. What we did end up doing was we took our flashlights and we went walking around the graveyard together, and it weirded us out so bad because we found like
So fucking weird.
most of the tombstones that were in this graveyard
Oh, yeah,
were from
before
baby.
there
On
was
their
a-
tombstone, they didn't even have a name. It just had like the last name of the family. Or, you know, there was one where it said, you know, they had lived like a certain amount of hours or like a couple months. And then there was some that were like 5-6-year-old children. And I remember we were like, that's true too. There are a lot of kids buried here. And I've been to a lot of graveyards, but I've never been to a graveyard where there's that many children and babies. It's really weird to me because the town is not a very big town even now. So it means it wasn't a very big town way back in like 1800s. And I don't understand why there's so many children buried there and why so many children and babies died. I don't know if it was like from like a disease or sickness or whatever. I have no idea. So anyways, my first experience in that graveyard was that there were so many things that lined up with what people said about it, to the point where we didn't even want to try it out. Like we didn't even want to see if that would happen because it just, my light came off. Everybody's gonna freak out so
Broken
bad.
tech. Tatapan,
Seriously, my light turned
commission,
off.
the death gaze.
Okay, just really quick, I have to kind of like intervene. I don't know when that light turned out. I have no idea, but it has an auto
Your
turn off.
music's too loud. It's making me think
So
it's the
from that
game.
point on, because I've always been kind of a creep, I've
that's
always
like
been
Dark
into the
Souls.
paranormal
I
and
don't
anything
hear the
scary
dog
that
this
made me
time.
feel eerie or
Next
just
story
weird. I
is of
love
Michael
scary
Vick's
stories. I
visit
love
to
scary
town.
movies.
Michael
So
Vicks?
after that whole experience with finding out so many things to kind of line up with directly what we had heard, I became
Sounds
extremely
familiar.
fascinated with the graveyard, and it became the place that I would occasionally go with my friends, and we would just go drive around it in the middle of the night, just seriously, just do the
I wanna
circle
try to
and
add
leave.
this guy
There's
to my
something
new
about the
Tomo.
place that
Gotcha!
feels like really dark and sad, and it doesn't have like
him.
a good feeling with it at all. Which if you've ever been in a graveyard, it's kind of eerie anyways, because
There's
obviously,
dead
you know,
people?
there's a lot of bodies that are buried there, so it's just an odd thing in general. I think that I was about
In general.
16.
A lot of body
so it's
buried
probably
here,
about a
general.
year or two, maybe almost 2 years from when I had
Room
heard
for
this
one
story.
more, General.
There had been a few times where I had gone back to the graveyard during the day and at night, and I never had anything weird happen to me at all. So me and my friend, it was in the middle of the night, I was staying the night at her house, we just decided, let's go to the graveyard. Long
These
story
graves
short,
are nothing for
we
my
didn't
particle
get out of
cannon.
the car because this thing
can't bury
happened to us
particles,
that
General.
scared the crap out of us, and I hadn't been back to the graveyard for a really, really long time after that, which
Yo,
is
check
really
this.
screwed up
Look at
because
Sokka.
I always
down
went
there.
there to get scared. Like, that's why I
The
went there. I
baby
went
pool.
there because I wanted something weird to happen. But then the day that something weird, or excuse me, the night that something weird happened, I didn't go back for a really long time because it scared the crap
You'll
out of
never
me.
believe
So
my ghost story, General.
I don't know. I guess that's just how dumb I am. So we're driving, and it's night, and the only light that we
Oh,
had
shit,
was
that's a
from the
good one.
headlights. And so we're going around this
Fuck you
corner,
up, though, dude.
and all of a sudden, from the passenger side door, which is the side that like I was sitting on and she was driving, we were in a truck. From that side of our car, coming from behind a tree was like this mass of like, the only thing I can describe it as is that it looked like
horde
a
of generals.
consolidated like fog bubble or something. I don't know how to describe it. It was like smoke
Oh
or
shit.
fog
Was it rain?
in kind of an oblong shape, and it was kind of wide. That
like an
came
egg
from
full of
behind
rain.
this tree and like shot like it was
Boomerang.
it was there and it was gone like about as
Meningitis.
quick as a lightning strike in the sky. Like it went from my side of the car all the way across our
She saw an egg full
windshield
of
into
smoke
the other
and it
side into the
lightning
darkness and
striked the
disappeared.
car.
And it was so thick that
I
when we were
probably have
driving,
to get
like our
another
headlights hit this smoky thing, and it was like, you know when it's foggy and you're driving and your headlights hit the fog, like if you have like your brights on or whatever, it actually illuminates it and makes it a little bit more difficult to see. That's exactly what it looked like. It was like it hit the fog or the smoke or whatever it was.
This is the girl I wanted to do a
and
thing with, and
illuminated
she started
off
talking
of it,
about how
and
her
it
house is
freaked
haunted.
us out so
Yeah,
bad
this
because it was
one
like off
time,
the ground by about like, I can't even show you in like the length of this camera, but
Long
it was
story short,
floating
it's the
off
same
the
thing.
ground and just came flying, and it was so fast, but we both saw it. I didn't go
freaked
back
out.
for
It
so
was
long because I was
flying at
convinced
me.
that we saw a ghost. Now, I don't know, I've never heard of like consolidated fog like doing that. It wasn't a foggy night at all. There was no fog anywhere. If there was, then we would have been like, maybe that was fog. In one of my previous videos, I had mentioned to you guys that I wanted to do like a vlog style video where I go to a cemetery that is in my area that is known to be haunted, and that was the one that I was talking about. And what I was going to do was I was actually going to go for the first time and videotape the whole thing. I was going to try and find this said candle, and I was going to do the entire thing on camera and just do what I had never done before and see if that worked. I had been talking about Black Cemetery and stuff, and I had taken Mark there before, and he couldn't remember it, so he asked me when we were going to my mom's to babysit her dogs 2 weeks ago. He asked me, well, when we're on the way over there, let's go, you know, take me to the cemetery and show it to me. So I actually wasn't expecting to even get out of the car. I thought I was just gonna kind of take him over to the cemetery and look at it and stuff. I was not planning on doing a video or vlogging it or anything like that. I was just gonna take him there. It was bright outside. It wasn't even at night. It was during the day. I am so completely disappointed to say this, but the first thing that I noticed when we got there was we pulled around to the back of the cemetery and I stopped by the tree and I could not see the tombstone there at all that was said to be the witch's tombstone. So I got out and we were even kind of looking through the leaves and stuff, and it's completely gone. Somebody literally went there and stole that tombstone, which completely pisses me off because number one, who does that? Even if it is supposedly some witch's tombstone or whatever, even if it is, you steal their memorial, you steal their the only thing that they have left on this earth to remind people that they existed, and you steal it. Like, it's bad enough that it was even broken. I don't even know how the heck that happened. It looked like it had been broken for a really long time. I don't know if it was because of, you know, the whole, like, witch story or whatever, and people were just being disrespectful. I have no idea. And, like, also the weirdest part is you don't even really know where she's exactly buried in there because they took the tombstone and removed it and put it in the back of the cemetery. But somebody, I don't know who the heck would do that, took it. So I was irritated about that because I really wanted to like vlog the entire thing. And now I can't do that because it's gone. And there's bigger problems than that, I think, is that people would be so vandalizing like that, to be honest with you.
And actually, I was worried with the bigger problem.
I am Vice President of Marketing down at Consolidated Fog.
You know, all of the graves there that were from children, which is the most... I don't know how to describe it. It's like the saddest thing to just imagine this little life that didn't have a chance, you know, buried in the ground there, and there's just so many babies there, and it's really, really heartbreaking.
We realize that the
other
ghosts
thing
are all
about
just
the
Bill
cemetery
Cosby
that
the
bothers
better.
me the
Because
most
then we can
is that
figure out a Scooby-Doo-like way to trap the ghost and then
there is
unmask it,
so much
revealing
vandalism
that it really was Bill Cosby all
and
along.
garbage in the cemetery that
Isn't that weird
it
that he's a
looks
raper?
like the only people that go there are people that want to
Goddamn,
drink
bitch. Tell
and
it down the
party
go.
and just destroy stuff. All of the graves
Yeah,
there
I thought I'd get an
had,
achievement
like,
for looking
some
at
sort
all
of
these.
flowers. They looked
Tell it on
like
the
they
go.
weren't even almost recent. They look like they could
Think
they were
about how your
years
story's
old.
gonna
It just
flow,
makes me
and then
sad,
just
like
think
really
of anything
sad, like
relevant to
how
that story.
forgotten this place
And
is.
cut out everything
And
that's
when
not.
I'm
Do you know
talking about
themes?
vandalism, I'm not just talking about people throwing garbage. I'm not just
Three.
talking about that. I'm
You knew you
talking
were gonna
about
record, and you-
This
the
shit
amount
could
of
fucking work.
disrespect
That's like
to
a-
these
trimester, the
people's
fucking
grave
subscription
sites is
incubated. Your baby's gonna come out a big shit log. Why did you stay here?
Paranormal time.
Just
Plus video
clear your nose
proof.
first before you even press the button. You knew you were gonna do that.
You knew it, dude. You call me Scary Haunted Museum. But still, my secrets will keep. Oh, did we do it?
Sister show to Ghost Adventures on the Travel Channel,
we've done
and
this
it was
girl
super
before,
fun to
but-
film. If you guys don't follow me on social media, then you guys won't know about that.
Then you guys are really missing out. You're not getting the full experience.
Hey guys, so I'm here to make another YouTube video. This is a story time about my paranormal experience. Cue the scary sound.
Nope!
Hey guys, so I'm back with a new video, and this is gonna be like a story time video. So one of you guys told me to do a paranormal activity video thing, so that's what I'm doing today. So yeah.
So, yeah. No? Ariel.
So it was like 3 years
He
ago.
got the clap!
Apartment. I didn't like sleeping alone because I like hear stuff. Okay, this happened when like 3 years ago. I think I was like 10 or something. So then, I'm so bad at explaining things. Okay, basically what happened was, I was
think
laying
double
in bed.
ghosts again, man.
Wow.
There's like a
I
Lord
was
of the
laying in
Realm,
bed
and then there's also
over there,
Minion.
and you see
Yeah,
that
you
purple
fucking
thing
man.
over there? There's a bed, and it's like a room. I used to sleep in there, and every time I try to sleep,
It's
I
her.
just hear like footsteps going like.
It's that skeleton again!
Side of my bed, and then I just kept my eyes closed because I was really scared, and I
couldn't
just
have
like
fucking-
stood there. So like when I was little, I thought if I like stood there and like hid my face, they wouldn't know that I was there. So that always happened every night. When it stopped walking, it like stopped where I was. Like I was sleeping here,
she
so
got
it would
me.
be walking like this. It would go like this, and then stop, and then
just wanted
like
to make
just
sure
like
you're okay.
stand
You okay?
there. And I never opened my eyes or nothing because I didn't want to see anything and get scared. So I don't know if it's just my imagination or something. But
Filipino
that only
skeleton.
happened when I was like sleeping there. So yeah.
So, yep. I see that other ghost coming
So
up.
about like 2 years.
Ah,
ago-
you got me!
Okay, me and my brother were home alone. He has his own room, and then I have my other. I moved to that room over there. So there's 2 beds. Okay. So how my room is set up is. Okay,
Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, I'm gonna
obviously
go
it's
get
like
my
a
other
square
drink
or
then.
something. So,
Okay, so my room
My
is
bed's right
like-
here, and my sister's bed is like over here. Wow, this is really bad explaining. Okay, so basically my bed is right here, and then the door is right here. So, and then wow, that airplane. There's a door right here, and then my brother's room is in the other side, which is right here. So there's like a wall right here. So I can see his door, because my door and his door was open. So I was just watching YouTube videos, you know how I do. And so I was just watching them like this, laying down. And you know
It's
how
just
you
a
can
constant.
see like corner of your eye? So I heard something.
You know how there's like a strong
and
force
then
and a
I thought
weak
it was
force?
my sister because my sister was not in her bed, so I was like, oh, it's just my sister. So
Of
it was
gravity?
just like a big shadow was looking inside my room.
Well, in
And
ghost stories,
what the weird thing is that my brother
literally no one else was there.
so like, oh, where's he going? And I'm like, I don't know.
Where's his
He's
blunt?
probably like in the kitchen or something, in the living room.
That's
And
ignorant.
he's like, what? There is
What?
no one here.
Whoops.
And then I was like,
oh,
wait,
maybe
what?
maybe I fucked
And
you.
then I was like, really? Because I just saw a big shadow person look inside
Oh
my
my goodness.
room. And he was like, really? Because I saw it
That
too.
made my
And then I'm like,
testicles hurt getting up so
no.
fast.
And then I was just like, so weird. And I told my sister, and my sister was like at church. So,
Yeah, I'm going to church.
that
on
was
this
not
one.
her.
That ain't me. Cowards do
So
that.
another story was, okay, so right here in the back, right here, we used to have a table, and now it's outside. So my brother used to have like a bunch
now
of
go
like
the other side.
electronics and stuff, like old pieces and just like cables and blah blah blah. Me and my sister
Blah, blah, blah.
were like,
Fuck.
talking over there. I don't know what we're doing, but we were talking like.
What happened?
I was about to sneeze, but I didn't.
I thought I got scared.
Me and my mom were talking right there, and there was
Blah,
this
blah.
stuff right here. So over here, there is like a big giant like stuff. So the tallest part was there was like a little cabinet. It's not really a cabinet, but it's like a cabinet, like a little box cabinet thing. So on top of that, there was rubber bands, and you know how rubber bands come
Oh,
in.
shit.
They come in a little like plastic bag.
I actually got
triangular
far
box,
enough in
not
this one to get like a boss fight.
So the crazy thing was that it just felt like it was like
Someone's
skipping.
gonna
I was
sneak
like,
up my ass.
"Doo, doo, doo, doo." Like someone threw it. Like that was so. Like,
Oh, who's this? Who's this?
and then after that, me and my mom were like, just like,
fuck her up.
We looked at each other and was like, oh my god, there is a ghost in here.
Don't!
I was like, my mom told me there was a ghost in here. I'm like,
I like
Mom,
this
I've been
game.
telling you this. There's a ghost in here. You guys don't believe me. But, you know, what can I do? So we tried to like
Oh, she's charging up.
So
Shit.
we can, like not think it's a ghost. So we tried it a bunch of times.
Oh, I
It
think she
never
fucked me to
fell.
death.
Like it never fell. Like there was like someone or something.
You're in my head.
Like,
Ah,
drew
fuck, you
it,
murdered my
and then it
brain.
just went pew, 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 all the way down to the floor. And that was one that was just crazy. And yeah.
And yet here we are.
So the last story that I'm going to tell it was last week when I filmed my video of like did I strip before. You guys should watch that video, link in the bio. So I was home alone. I was just on my phone and stuff, and my mom said, okay, bye. So then everybody left. My brother's at school. Dingling sound.
Dingling
My sister
song?
went to work at 4 in the morning.
There's a moon
my
up there.
mom left at 9. So I was just watching
is this still in the
YouTube
boss
videos,
fight?
right? So I
told you to put the
didn't
bomb
have no
on.
earphones on while I'm here. Okay. I get distracted really fast. And I just like hear some
Yeah, we gotta switch to-
people like talking.
We gotta go
and,
close
like,
mode on
walking
this.
around and moving stuff like. in
It's
the,
Chief Palpatine. Look.
kitchen.
If you look at it,
I was
don't look
like,
at
oh,
it.
it's just my brother. He came early from school, so I was like, oh, okay, so this is my brother. And then
Is it if you look at
I
it?
just kept hearing it, and then it stopped.
No, she's just
and then I'm
following
like,
you.
okay, it's time to get up, Christopher. It's 11 o'clock. So then I
Christopher.
just got up, and then I checked everywhere, like
Get
I
out of here.
always do, because you never know. And I checked everywhere, and there was no one home. So I was like, okay, maybe he just left, right? So then I just like went to the bathroom, did my business.
Which
and
one?
I was washing my face.
Piss or
blah, blah,
shit,
blah.
Chris?
I ate. I made something to eat, and then I went to my room to do some homework. So then
And what else?
after
Homework and
that,
what else?
I was like, okay, now it's time to make the video. But I needed to go to the bathroom because I was drinking a lot of water. So I went to the bathroom, I closed the door, and I was just like hearing the same stuff again. So I was like, okay, maybe my
Oh, fuck
brother's
up.
back again. I don't know.
Look at this.
So then
Look at this
I just
combo.
kept
You
hearing
suck,
stuff. I
dude.
heard the cabinet's
When those
door
eyes
open
start jump, don't
and,
look
like,
at
kinda
her.
closed, but it was like faint. It wasn't like really like bam, you know. I was like, Emmanuel, are you home? And then no one
Oh,
responded. So I was like,
Bangarang.
okay. Wow, that was really ugly face. And there was no one home. So I was like, whatever. Maybe it's just my imagination, blah, blah, blah. So that's what happened.
Are you
My
playing a
stories
trick on
went
me right
back
now?
Crazy. I know, blah, blah, blah. If you want to hear more stories, I have
Okay.
more stories to say. Or if you want.
Bangarang. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. My paranormal dream. I had this dream where it wasn't following like the normal laws of physics, normal conventions of humanity. Isn't that fucked up?
Are you dying? He said no, but my spirit, I need some strength, so I'm gonna
Experience
do
with
a
the
wasi.
medium.
This is a wasi. Wasi is a cultural herbal bed.
Mm.
And activity got more and more opened at night.
The King Taga would shoot 1384. Story time. My paranormal visits from Incubus.
This shit crazy.
Just fucking around.
You need. Okay, what's a different thing besides my paranormal? My scariest. Oh yeah, scariest thing is a tag they use. Holy shit, it's difficult to type. CIA homicide story? Was it? Facing fear when starting something new. I'm scared. My phobias. Home phobia. I just like houses. I don't like homes. That fucks me up. Scariest thing tag. Yeah, see? If you were scared... Fucking goddamn it. The most scariest thing ever. Nice double superlative, idiot. The scariest thing I've ever seen. Scary broom. Paranormal. What's it? My ghost. Haunted. My haunted. Oh, that convinced the family he was CIA. She was CIA. That was pretty much the best thing that could happen. You want to hear it? Opened a beer and it hissed at me. My scariest, my true ghost stories would have. Okay, if you were a person and you wanted to upload a story, what would you title it? This actually happened to me. True Geordie, true ghost. Alien sightings. Oh yeah, how? My alien abduction story. Now, what subculture can we hone in on here? I was abducted by aliens. Is this a joke?
The topic is ass. The topic is assog at n a g g at n.
S. Alien abduction stories. It's a girl cuddling an alien, and both of them are naked. 18 of the most shocking. No, I want some ghost stories. Ghost encounter. But they wouldn't say encounter. They say... Why are there sermons about the Holy Ghost Encounter Conference? My ghost encounter. Oh, shit.
Hi guys, my name's Elise, and I've just decided to make this video because
lately I've been on YouTube.
Can we find a...
Hey, my darling pretty people. So I'm here in the corner that I usually try to hide. This is my
Damn!
box. Huh? And this is my manga drawer. A different angle of my room.
What a good start.
Today I'm in my Paniko cosplay, and I'm going to be telling you guys some paranormal stories. So, I've always liked and been
A ghost visited me and delivered some
believer
karaoke.
in ghosts and the paranormal and energies and spirits and stuff like that. So I've always had things happening to me, either through, like, some of it admittedly is probably the power of just suggestion, more than anything, but I'm going to tell you guys some stuff about that, and I'm sorry about this, like, ray of light. I can't live with it, I can't live without it. Nothing we can do.
For sure, getting
So, the first story happened to me when I was in elementary school, and me and my best friend at the time, were super into the paranormal, just because we, like, liked getting creeped out, and we both we liked the paranormal. And so, she's hanging out in my room. Real quick side note, everything that I tell you happened in
What did the room look like?
Currently, this story in the room that I am in
Okay, use your
currently.
phone.
So my friend and I are sitting, and my dad comes in our room, like, he knocks on my door, comes in, and he's like, hey girls,
charging up, look out.
I'm gonna go down to Allsup's real quick, I'm just gonna leave the house, your
Allsup's.
mom's at work, like, you guys will be alone, but it'll only be for, like, 10 minutes, I'll be right back, okay? Doors creak and slam and just do things that are unnecessary for doors to be doing. But anyway, he leaves. I hear the door close. Me and her keep playing with our Barbies or whatever we're doing.
Loser down there.
And then I hear my dad walking down the hallway. And the thing about my dad is he wears skater shoes, so those are really big, kind of clunky shoes to begin with, right? And my dad's very, very tall, and so he's got big feet. So he calls his shoes his boat shoes, because they're as big as boats. And he always wears those shoes.
Oh, this is the true
He
perks
ain't playing around with no dress shoes or heels or nothing. It's always those shoes. So ever since I was little, I'm very used to the sound of my dad and how he steps and how it sounds.
Don't come in here.
It's something I grew up with and I'm very familiar with. And so I don't think anything of it that my dad's walking down the hall, but my friend flips out and she's like, did you hear that? And I'm like, yeah, my dad walking down the hall. What about it? And she goes, your dad just left to go to the store. And I'm like, well, maybe he didn't leave quite yet. Like, let's go check it out and make sure. And we leave my room and we start walking around the house and we're looking in the living room. I'm looking in my mom's room, the bathroom, and we go down to my dad's studio man cave kind of thing. And I knock and I'm like, Dad. And nobody's answering the door. So I
He's got an asshole scene.
I open the door and I'm not allowed in there. So I'm just opening it just a little bit just to peek and make sure he's in there. And he's not in there.
That one?
I don't see him in the backyard.
I'm not allowed
finally,
down there.
I check the curtain in the front in the front room. And his car is gone. He's not in the house. He left. And so me and her just like, where did the footsteps come from? And sure enough, 20 minutes later, he comes home. He was not in the house because he had to come back through the front door. And we're just like...
Are there upgrades? You want to just play Fatal Frame? Yeah, we should really get that PlayStation.
And that was my first story.
Did she get scared?
It actually happened to my father.
Sniped
So my side of the story that I remember is I'm sitting in my room.
Oh, even if the camera
the
looked at
last
it,
story
did you
took
get fucked
place
up?
from like 3rd, 4th
That ain't
grade.
real.
This one's probably 3rd or younger. So I'm sitting in my room in this little gaming chair, and it was like this shape,
Like
like
what?
banana half moon.
You got one of those racing
shape,
seats.
like rocket.
Yo, are those
And I
good?
was
I've been thinking
cuddled
about
up with
getting
some
one.
blankets, and I was playing
My
my
chair's
little
falling
DS,
apart,
right?
and it's got a lot of good
when I
parts stored
used
up
to
in it.
start playing my DS, I played that DS. So I had been in my room for like
I'm a
3
true
hours
gamer.
on the
I
DS
truly
doing
play
who knows what.
my little videos.
And my dad bursts in my room, and he's like, hey,
There's a unique way. Okay,
you
shut
weren't
up.
down
Hang
the
on.
hallway just now. Like, he bursts in here, like, expecting to see me, like, lighting things on fire or something. And I'm just like,
Think I have
yes.
small. Yeah, I have small hands too, dude.
he's
It's
like,
fucked up.
were you in the hallway?
I got
Like,
really
were you
small hands.
Huh? And I'm like, no, I've been in my room for, like, at least the last 3 hours, Dad. Why?
They're just
What's
more
going
precise.
on? And he looks like this. He's like, and then he just leaves.
And I'm like, oh, okay, who cares? And I keep playing my game. And that's all I heard about it until like a month, a couple weeks later. And he knows I'm not scared by this stuff, so he tells me.
Brenda.
He was in the bathroom, like, shaving or something, and he gets real close up to the mirror, like, to see himself. And the weird thing is that he didn't see any hands coming to turn off the light switch, because when you're looking in the mirror, you can see the light switch. It's right there. And also right here is like
hands
this
equals small thing. I have a really small penis too.
And then
if that helps.
The wall does this thing, and then like that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, you will have to reach quite a ways to go and turn off the light switch. And the fact that
make any sense.
he didn't see anyone turning it off was really weird.
You just this boss fight, you just get fucked up.
And the light turns off.
I think when you're not
and he looks out the doorway
drinking
and he's like,
shitty
no one's in the hall.
Ontario
He's like,
craft beers,
real
you'll
funny
be able to
guys,
do
like
this
cut it
without
out,
any
because my dad's a good
problems, but
sport. He's just like,
at the moment,
that's so funny. Like, I'm trying to do something to cut it out. And he goes back to like shaving or whatever. He's turned the light back on, and it turns off again.
Fuck.
And so he leaves his room, and he's like, "It's Jade. I know it's Jade. I'm gonna go down to her room, and I'm gonna catch her." So that's why he burst in my room. Wasn't me. I wasn't doing nothing. And so he's like, no, okay, if it wasn't Jade, it had to be Jade's mom. Like, so he goes in the kitchen where my mom is washing dishes, and this is from his perspective. This is what he told me later. And she was washing dishes, and he's like, hey, you were turning off the light in the bathroom, right? And then that was you. And she goes, no, I've been washing dishes. What do you think I've been doing? And he's like, and we never figured out who was turning off the light switch.
There it is. It's starting up. Look out. Oh, I killed that one, right?
The third one is my scariest ghost story, and I didn't want to tell the scariest one last because then you'd leave being super scared. But this is the only one where no one else is involved. It was just me, and I just have my memory and my faith that this occurred. So I'm in my room. And again, elementary school. I'm probably like in 5th grade at this point.
She gets bullied by this fucking
and I used to have a bunk bed, and I had to have a ritual because I was so scared of the ghosts or just any spiritual
thing
in general, like demons, whatever, poltergeists.
See, now you can't be looking at it.
But I had to have curtains around my
still
bunk
move
bed,
out of the
kind of
way.
like a canopy. I had a TV on, my closet doors had to be closed, my normal door had to be closed, like all this weird stuff. And that was my ritual, because if that wasn't happening, then the ghosts could get me, and I wouldn't be able to sleep. So my parents just like went along with it, whatever. I never explained to them why, but they were just like, fine, whatever, be weird, do that. And so I'm laying in bed one night, and my curtain's lifted a little bit, like a corner of it has been tucked into the top
your
of the
bed
bed,
is
so I can
where?
see
It's on the west
into
wall,
my
and
room.
your curtains are where?
And I'm just looking
like
at
right
my
beside,
room,
like
and
over
my
your
TV's
bed?
on, and I like see the light of the TV, and my dog is next to me, and my closet doors are shut.
Can we get
and
your dog crying in this video?
There, drifting asleep. And then I hear something that sounds kind of like this, right? It's like violent, vibrating knocking for just a second. Really, really loud. And I snap my eyes open, and I'm like, that came from the closet. That was my first thought. That knocking came from inside of my closet. I am positive.
We don't have a knocking statue.
Even though I'm tired, I know that I just heard knocking, and it came from inside the closet. And I'm getting like chills now. I was so terrified when this happened.
Good. See when it comes
and
near
so I stare at my closet for like 5-10 minutes, and I don't know what to do. Like,
until they're fucked up.
Yeah, good. There's something in my closet. Like, what do I do? And I don't feel like it's important enough to go wake up my parents. So I tiptoe out of my bed.
You want to play Ziggurat or what? Because that's like cool shit.
And I've freaked myself out. So I see this dress in my closet, and I think it's a monster. And I get scared for like 2.2 seconds. Like my heart stops and I freeze. But it's just a dress. I realize that, and there's nothing else in my closet. And so I just close my closet and I go back to bed. But something that's weird that I've never told anyone before is every time I tell this story, I see this little boy in my head. That I see him in my closet. Like, this never struck me as weird, but now I realize that there is a person that has always been associated inside my head with this incident, which is odd. It wasn't just a knocking or like footsteps like in the last story. Like, I saw this boy inside my head, and it's like
I'm dating someone,
a very
okay?
tan boy, and he's probably like 12.
I'm no longer available.
And he's got dirt all over, like he's really dirty.
He's in my head,
in a long
asshole.
and his clothes are ripped. and his shirt is like a dark blue, and that's weird. That is weird. That freaks me
Getting
out.
bullied by this shit.
And now I'm gonna tell you the last story. These aren't all of my stories, but I didn't want the video to be too long.
If you do
So my last
like them,
story
please
happened
give
a
me
couple
a
months
like,
ago,
drop a
and
thumb
I
on
invited
that,
my friend over.
give me some comments.
She's really cool and she's really loud, but she gets really scared of horror movies. Like, she's really jumpy, that kind of thing. She's my wifey. I love her, but
Linda's
she's
too
not
slow.
as
And you get
nerves of
chain
steel
fucked
like
by
I am.
things.
Like, if she heard knocking on her door, she would probably like burst out crying and like climb through the
See?
window or something. I
Watch,
don't
now
know.
another thing is gonna fuck me before I
But
can
she
get
comes
up.
over
See?
and I'm like, hey, so you've never seen a horror movie? And we've already been hanging out for like 5 hours already. And she's like, no, they scare me. Like, I don't
I've
really
never
like
seen
them.
a
And I'm
horror
like, well,
movie.
do you maybe want to try to watch one now? And like with me? And she's like, yeah, I guess, sure, whatever. And that's weird because I know she's scared
Here
of horror
comes.
movies. And I just thought I would ask her, but she's agreed
Get
to
up,
it.
get up.
So I put on a horror movie, and the one I put on was The Babadook because it's so
Yo,
long.
I have that. You want that in
at
Cool?
all. And I think the pacing is terrible and it's not scary, but that's the one where this weird thing is like Babadook, and there's a cool book. The book is the only thing I like in the movie. But anyway, we're watching this really slow-paced movie, and I keep looking at her just
I got
to,
an
like,
achievement.
like, is she crying yet? Like, is she good?
You're fucking
and so
killing
she's
me,
good for the
dude.
entirety of this movie. And she's laying with her legs out, or she's sitting on the living room floor with her legs out in front of her, and she's staring up at the TV screen. And she's like completely
I have it
engrossed
already
by whatever's
prepared for
happening.
Cool Hole.
And
That
I
was
just keep looking at her.
my quick draw.
And, like, I keep
it's
asking,
coincidence
like,
that
so
she
wanna
should
watch
just
this? She's
see.
like, yeah,
It's
yeah,
its eyes are getting red. You gotta get ready.
And so I keep watching her.
Let's just play some RTS.
And she does this, and she grabs her thigh, and it like I heard the slap.
No,
and
it's gotta
I
be
look
a spook
over,
show.
and
Why are there no
she's
horror
holding her
RTS?
thigh, and she like can't stop looking at her thigh, and she's like,
So obsessed with this shit.
and she starts
Get in there.
like
Yeah.
panic attack.
Look at you. Look at you now.
Horrified, like breathing
Look at you
in
now
and
when
out,
I'm down here.
hyperventilating.
Saka?
But she's also laughing because she's scared, and she's like, and she's staring at her leg and making these weird little squeak noises. And I look at her, like I pause the movie. I'm like, "Are you all right? Are you okay? Like, what's wrong? What just happened?" And she's not speaking. She's
She had to be bold.
and she's never done this before. And she doesn't have
I
any
killed
problems,
it!
like
Yeah,
anxiety
I'm the best,
attacks. Like,
stupid
this is
idiot.
so uncharacteristic of her.
No, it
like
just
me,
stays
sometimes
there.
I have panic anxiety attacks, but her,
Yo!
and she's not the type of person who would have some kind of issue like that. But she's holding her
turned
leg.
to Mirror
She's
Realm.
terrified. She
Yeah, I'm pretty
can't
much the best,
stop
huh?
hyperventilating, and I'm like, breathe. It's
Sniper
okay. Like,
ventilating.
what's wrong? What just happened? Because she's freaking me out. Like, do I need to take you to a hospital? Are you actually having a panic attack? Like, did you just have a stroke? What is wrong? And I keep repeating myself.
Dark
What's wrong? What just happened?
Souls!
What just happened? Why are you doing this? And finally, she's like,
She must look ugly.
something grabbed my thigh. And I'm like, something grabbed your thigh? And she's like, yeah, like
Someone
my muscles.
or
I felt my muscles
something.
on my thigh like constrict, like someone was pushing their hand into my.
106, you said?
I'm really scared. I don't want to watch this movie anymore. And she's just like, something touched my thigh. And I'm like,
What kind of life would that
Okay.
be?
Okay.
Mhm.
and I
Okay.
changed the movie. We watch something else, and then we go to church right after it because we do choir at church, which is good. And she's like, "Thank goodness we're at the church. No ghosts can get me here." And I'm like, "Yeah." And that was my last story. You can ask her if.
What's going on, guys? It's Biff.
It's a Call of Duty one. Just flip it, stick it, see you later, bye. My true ghost story. A ghost told my mom. The ghost that told my mom. Okay.
Hey girlfriends, what's up y'all? So I haven't done a story time in I don't know how long, but I have a story. It's kind of like a paranormal experience. Me and my mom,
Experience?
we've always had, well, my mom's more sensitive than me, but we've always
always
had
been psychic.
feelings, and whenever we get feelings, they always come through. Your sixth sense, except it's just
106,
always
right?
right.
Is that
Uriah
106?
was gonna get in a car accident. I
Yo,
literally
Uriah?
had thoughts about him getting in a car accident. I felt like, no, don't go, don't leave the house. Anything bad happens to us, I always have a feeling about what it is, and like, don't do that. Like, I just get really overwhelmed and irritated, and I'm like, just don't do that. And he doesn't believe in any of that, so he doesn't listen to me. And it always comes back like, who was right? And he just be like, whatever. Let's talk about the time a ghost told my mama that I was sneaking out or whatever. I really wanted to fight said ghost. Like, I was like, ghost. Telling on my business. Okay, say ghost and let me sneak out. He let me sneak out for months and months and months, and then never say nothing to my mother. I know it sounds weird.
The ghost let me sneak out.
But like, I was sneaking out a lot. Like, when I was younger, like, I was skipping school, I was sneaking out, I was doing the most. So one day, I think this is probably about the 6th time I snuck out. It was in the summertime, and I went to go see my boyfriend
Spooky
at
ghost
the time.
stories have
We were in
summoned
separate
scammers.
schools, and we never saw each other, so this was the only
Scammers?
time for
Your
me
channel,
to see him.
so you're back with
And my
Machinima,
dumbass
faggot.
rides an
Scammers,
RTA
please
bus.
don't.
And if y'all don't know what RTA is, basically like the metro bus
RT this, if
transportation.
you did not understand
you don't
what this
ride no
was.
metro bus, any type of public transportation when you're a teenager who is I think I was 15. You're a teenager and a woman, a little girl at that. Anything could have happened to me. I could have came out
I'm a
missing.
woman and a
I
little
could've been
girl,
raped.
dude.
Anything could have happened to me. So I feel like this particular time I snuck out, I feel like I took it too far, and I think that's what set everything off. My guardian angel was like, no, boo-boo, you're doing too much.
Yeah, good. A gamer gator.
Across town,
He's the one that started all this.
Lord. And I
He
didn't know where I
downloaded
was
ghosts
going,
on the
like,
internet
where the
and
stop was, and I was
fucked
like,
this
I was
whole
just
thing
trying to get to him, but I didn't know how to get to him. Like, I was like, well, I
Band
never
members.
rode the bus before, and I was just like really lost.
He eBayed
and
how
I
to
thought I
fucking
knew how to
summon
do
a
it 'cause
ghost.
I looked at the
That's a
booklet and
serious
stuff,
thing in
and
this.
no, I didn't know how to do it. So he ended up having to come get me, right? I
Oh,
went
you
over
can-
his house and hung out with him basically like all night, and then by the time it was probably about
The ghost doesn't
4
have
or
a smiles
5
when
in
you
the
take a
morning, and I was
pic.
like,
So
okay,
take a
I
pic
have to
of
go
someone
back
or
home,
someone
'cause my mom wakes
else
up
when
around
she's
like
present.
9, and I'm like, she's gonna wake up and she's gonna
Are you a
notice that I'm
developer
not
of
in my
this?
room. 4:30 comes around, I'm like, okay, I'm about to leave. I only had the cell phone for emergencies. Like, I wasn't even really allowed to text on it or do too much on it.
So when
'cause my mom
she's
was
there,
super
also
strict.
take a picture of other
So it rang, and I'm like, don't nobody know this number. Like, I can't even use this phone. So who is calling me? Who do y'all think is calling me? My mother. I
Hootie
said,
ho.
nope. I'm not going home. Nope.
I ain't going back.
No. Y'all know if y'all mom caught you, and you know what type of punishment you about to get when you step foot in that house. What? A black mama at that? No, she was not going home. I said, well, guess I'm homeless. Not go. No, my boyfriend at the time was like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Go back home. You just gonna get in trouble. No, she knows I'm not going.
just like-
Lord, that might be another story time, because that turned into
I assume anyone who
basically me
knows
running
what's
away
going
because
on
I
is
was
a
like, I'm not
developer.
going home. I'm not going home. Mom kept blowing up my phone. She ended up finding his number, calling
it's
him,
turning
and was
blue
like,
also.
do you know where Marseille is? He was like, no, I don't know where she is. While he's looking at me, and I'm like, oh my god, like, this is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. And I'm gonna do a part 2, and I'm gonna let you guys know about the next part of this story. And let's just say your girl got arrested. So when I eventually got home, my mom told me, well, after I got grounded and all that stuff, my mom told me the story of how she found out that I was not in my room. So when I was sneaking out, I would like set it up to look like it was a body, and you know, because it's dark and people, it just glimpse in your room, they're like, okay, she's asleep, and then, you know, keep it moving. Well, my mom was like, she went, because my mom wakes up in the middle of the night a lot, and she goes to go downstairs, she checks the doors, and then she gets something to drink, then she goes back to sleep. So she was going downstairs, and she said she felt something push her. Now everybody's asleep. What pushed you? What was that? What exactly was that? It pushed her, like it was like a forceful push, she said. And when it pushed her, she kind of like turned her body towards my room, and she was like,
She got turned.
what? Like, she felt really
Oh,
weird. And she just felt like she
I have to go
needed to
slow
go
now.
to my room and check on me. She said she looked at the bed and she was like,
What is
and my
this?
mom's so crazy. She karate chopped the pillows. So she was like, I knew you wasn't in there. Like, I was looking at the pillows like, And so she karate chopped the pillows, and then she pulled the whole blanket back and realized, like, these are pillows. So she flipped out and she was like, oh my God, like, where's my child, blah, blah, blah. Like, she stuck out, oh my God, blah, blah. And then she started calling me. Yeah, y'all, that was the story basically of how a ghost told on me. We've had a lot of different situations with, like,
If your mother only
feelings
knew.
but that was something deeper than just like, oh, having a thought pop in your head like, oh, he's gonna get in a car accident, oh, this is gonna happen. That was something pushing her, like pushed
Try to
her,
fuck me
like,
up.
you're not going down the steps, you need to check on Marseille. Marseille's gone, like, hello, Marseille's gone. Whenever we would move to different places, she would always go to, like, pull the blinds and look out the window, and she would always see a hummingbird. And my grandfather, basically, she felt like that was him saying, like, I'm watching over you because of the symbol of a hummingbird. And I know you guys are probably like, well, maybe a hummingbird just came to the window every time. No, we were in Alaska one time, dead winter, and a hummingbird came to the door, knocked on the window, looked at her, and it flew away. I saw it with my own eyes. That's not in the middle of the winter. That's not, no. That's not normal.
I'm so glad we are doing
So
ghost
my mom
stories
felt like
tonight.
at the
I
time
hope this
the
is
person
the
who
spook
pushed her was
shanty.
my
Oh,
grandfather.
woo.
And I mean, I really,
Rotten
to
hell,
this
she
day, I
says.
really do think that was
Gosh,
the
I'm
right thing
terrified.
for
Thank you.
them to find out
Ooh.
that I was sneaking out and stuff, because I was going across town. I was riding the RTA bus. I was doing the most, and I should not have been doing that. So if I wouldn't have got caught, Lord knows what would have happened to me. Grandfather, I never met him. When he
World some
died,
chick
I
named
was
Fierce Kittens
3,
is literally
and then
streaming
like,
herself
literally,
sewing and ironing
I never
on
heard grandfather.
Twitch. What
The
is
word
this
grandfather,
shit?
I never
That's
heard
pretty
that.
good.
I only had a grandma. So,
Damn, that's
or
creative.
grandmom, or my mom, as we call it in Philly. When he died, we went to the hospital. My
Get
mom
some
was freaking
sewing
out. She was
done.
crying. She never said, like, this is my dad, nothing to me, because I was 3. So she was crying, she was flipping out, whatever. We went back
She's gonna-
home,
yeah, she's
and
gonna
I guess
block
we
the door,
missed
you
him
fucker.
dying, him actually dying. When we came, he was already passed, and it was like a split second, like he had just passed. And then we went back home, and I ended up falling asleep in the car ride back home.
Challenge my
got
beauty.
home, got in the bed, and
So, like,
my
take
mom
a
started
picture
cleaning
of a
up
thing
around
that
the
will
house.
challenge
It was
your
just me and my
beauty?
mom, because back then it was literally just me and my mom.
Okay.
My mom hadn't met my stepdad yet, and we were still living in Philadelphia. And she was cleaning around the house, and she said she heard me laughing, like hysterically laughing, like really, really loud. And she went in there, and she was like just looking at me. She didn't want to wake me or nothing. She was kind of just like laughing.
So I saw this video today.
Oh, I've seen this guy
from
before.
Penn
Oh yeah,
Teller
he's
show.
big.
It's an old show,
He
but
has more than a
I saw the
million
video
things.
today, and there are this.
We can't look
People
that up.
like-
It's gotta be unknowns. I was abducted Q&A. I need a penis break already. I was abducted. Okay, yeah.
Hey guys, it's
Okay, one sec. Here's a little story for you. Imagine having some cool fries right now. Okay.
Diana, so in today's video I am going to be doing a Q&A video for you guys, long awaited. I'm sorry, but it's up. So before I get started, if you guys haven't subscribed to me yet, go ahead and click that little button down below so you guys can get updates on my life. I do daily vlogs, hauls, I do
makeup tutorials,
all of the above. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is DianaFVMore. Also follow me on Twitter and Snapchat where you can get up-to-date news, daily news on my life if you guys are interested. If not, why are you here? I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with this video.
Yeah.
So the real Crystal _S asked, what race are you? P.S. I love you.
What race are you?
Emoji. I love you too, girl. Thanks for the love. I am actually 50% Filipino from my mother's side and then a European mix from my father's side. He's like the typical European mix, English, Irish, French, German, all of that. So I'm pretty much a mutt, but 50% Filipino and 50% European white. BKP _20 said, how can you be always so positive? Is there something you do specifically to keep your mind positive? Also, how do you deal with people who say bad things to you? How do you manage to ignore them and be happy? That's a loaded question, but I'm very happy to respond to this because it's actually a question that is asked more frequently than it should be, because I think it's something that people should just feel naturally. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm a perfect person, because there are times where things really do get me down. Like just recently, honestly.
Oh, it's another Q&A, you fuck.
Hello and welcome to this thing that I do on the internet. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A.
Vlogmas. Can it be about the topic?
I don't have any special fancy music or intro for that. So.
It looks like a fatter Nina Freeman. There you go. I want to be abducted by aliens here.
I had a migraine this morning, which is awful. I thought
Alien Abduction Taken to Mars, caught on film 2015.
Always so loud when you enter any room.
It's a minefield.
Like I was saying, I thought I just had a headache from not eating breakfast this morning. My mom had a training where I work. We work fairly close, like we both work for the college, and her group of people was having training in our classrooms today, and so I wanted to make sure that I was on time.
Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to be talking about something that's kind of weird, and I was kind of like hesitant to make this video.
I'm glad you brought your refrigeration unit.
It's really weird, but it's something that happened and I thought it was kind of interesting, so I thought why not share it, I guess. Basically this is a long time ago, and nothing like this has really happened ever since.
How about this?
So my battery just died and I had to go inside to retrieve my other battery.
Okay, we have to go back to
And
this.
coming back, I almost tripped down the stairs.
I do face some
This is again why I
hardships.
don't go outside. Well, originally for this video, I'd planned to do this whole dramatic entrance that I'm back again because I was abducted by aliens. But because bugs in the woods and neighbors watching me thinking I'm weird,
Oh, Supernatural.
I decided to just
By
sit outside
Supernatural.
in front of this beautiful wooden gate. Just kidding, it's kind of ratchet.
And that
But
has 72
I decided to
letters
sit
in
in
it,
front of
right?
it, and outside it's nice
Oh,
air,
yeah, it's gonna be
66
like
degrees, freaking hot for New Jersey weather, that is. And I'm just going to update you on where I've been the past. Okay, so first of all of the short films that you've been seeing on my channel that I've been posting have been from this film class
Supernatural
I'm in
Red
that
Meat?
I started the first Saturday of February and will be ending this coming Saturday. I've learned so much,
You
and
suck! Okay, how about a ghost attacked me? It's already a preset. Or an autocomplete. Yeah, there you go. Okay, a ghost attacked me.
Hey guys, this is the long-awaited video. It is my second.
Nope.
So I was initially hesitant about making this.
Oh, we've
video.
done this girl
It seems
before.
like lately,
Shit.
Everyone on YouTube has been making paranormal
Attacked by
videos,
ghost.
and honestly, I felt like the majority of them were probably fake, and everyone was just trying to.
Mine's real though. Don't talk shit in the comments. Check out my Insta.
And I could tell that they were coming from a place of honesty, which really compelled me to share my personal story with you guys. I want to start this video by letting you guys know that
I was
actually
attacked
one
by
of those
ghosts.
people
Good!
who really believes in the paranormal, and I think it stems from my childhood. I was raised in a home that was over 100 years old, and it was very spooky and big, and I remember on many occasions seeing things and even hearing things that just didn't make much sense at all. And despite being afraid, I really never put
I was attacked by ghosts
when I was
too.
younger, and I just almost dismissed it in
ghost
my
foot.
head. And after living there for so many years, it didn't seem out of the ordinary. Eventually, we did move out of that home, and I never really experienced anything that I would consider paranormal.
My awesome singing is better than YesSa.
A face. It was just a black shape with pointy shoulders. I felt like someone pull me, and I actually moved down the bed.
Literally,
Hello, everyone.
it was like...
So today I'm going to be doing a video about all of my paranormal experiences. So I'm going to be doing 2 separate videos on my paranormal experiences just because I don't want to talk about one of the things right now. I think that I should wait to talk about it just because you guys will find out later on.
The spirit
so
energy is still kind of fresh. Okay, so this one's a fuck
paranormal type things. I always watch like weird ghost shows like Ghost Hunters and like Paranormal Witness.
Yeah, that's crazy obscure.
I've always like been really
that shit on A&E
in those like TV shows. One year I was watching Ghost Hunters International. They were at this castle in Italy, and if you guys didn't know, I lived in Germany for 8 years with my family, and my mom was like, we should go to that castle in Italy. She booked us to stay at this. It was like a bed and breakfast castle, and she booked us to stay at this haunted castle in Italy that was on Ghost Hunters International.
Wow, I really
at the time, I hadn't really had any paranormal experiences, so I was just kind of open-minded about it, and I was just like, cool, like this will be fun.
There's an autosave, believe it or not.
The first thing the owner says to us is that like the week before we got there, a guy fell off one of the terraces and died.
Obese! Obsessed.
That was kind of scary. A terrace is a balcony, if you don't know what that is. I was just like, wow, like that's kind of
is it sleep paralysis?
Timing,
sleep paralysis terrace.
And so we're just
okay, so a terrace, if you don't know what that is.
And the guy that owned the castle told us that we were the only ones in the castle. He had to go to some town meeting. So we ended up just like exploring the castle because it was just amazing.
Oh, have we done this one
beautiful
before?
Castle in
I think
Italy,
we did a British girl and went to a castle.
Exploring it, going in all the rooms, and it was really like kind of fun but kind of spooky at the same time because we knew it was haunted apparently. So we were just like walking through the rooms, and then I go out on this balcony and I'm like, wow, it's so beautiful. The view was amazing. You could see like the mountains and you could see the water. I told my whole entire family to come out onto this balcony. Everyone goes out onto this balcony and we're just looking at the amazing view. The door shuts behind them by itself, locks, and then the handle falls off of the door. And we're just like, what? How did that just happen? So we're locked out on this balcony at this haunted castle.
Did we hear this, girl?
And there's no one in the castle. So we were stuck on this balcony for at least an hour.
I thought it was a British girl who did the exact fucking story
all
as
day.
this.
My mom was starving and everybody was getting kind of hangry.
I'm
How did we
fucking
get locked out here? My dad was contemplating breaking the door and we were like, don't do that. We were trying to figure out how to get the door open. It just wasn't working. And I remember looking through the keyhole and I could see movement in the castle, and I was like, what is that? Because we're the only ones here. That was kind of spooky. I kind of just like disregarded that. We just kind of were like freaking out, and we saw these people walking below and we were like, help, help, we're stuck up here. They were like, oh, you're drunk, ha 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 ha, and they were just like laughing.
Did we hear this before?
Oh god, like help us. We finally somehow
the
door
drunk?
just like unlocks and we get out of the
fucking
balcony. I don't know how that happened.
Tourist
it
up
just
on a
opened.
tourist on the terrace. You're fucking
drunk. It was like an hour for literally no reason. And we finally get off this balcony. We go eat something. We go back to our rooms, and my brother was pretty scared. So my mom and my brother just stayed in the rooms and they were watching Napoleon Dynamite or something. And my dad and I were like, let's explore in the dark. We're just walking around in the dark. We have like flashlights and stuff.
Fuck him up.
Exploring this crazy
Objective
castle.
updated. Fuck this guy up.
Going through all the rooms.
Otacon?
We were the only guests, by the way, in the entire castle. We go to this room and I'm standing in the middle of the room and it sounds like someone is in the room walking around me. Like I'm in the middle of the room and it sounded like footsteps were walking completely around me. And it was so weird because my dad was standing in the doorway, I was standing in the middle of the room, and we were just staring at each other like, what is that? Because we're the only ones here. What? Because we both heard it and it was circling me. It was so weird. I got kind of spooked and I just kind of ran out of that room. We just kept walking around. The owner of the castle was actually walking in the courtyard. He came back from the meeting he was at. He was like laughing at us because we were walking around with flashlights. We go back to our rooms. Of course, my brother and my dad get this room. There's like birds all over the walls, like pictures of birds and pictures of flowers and like happy things. And then my mom and I get the room with freaking crucifixes on the walls and just like creepy pictures of like old dolls. My mom and I get the creepy room and my brother and my dad get the happy bird room. I go to sleep.
The eyes are removed.
I have this strange dream where my mom and I woke up at 3:55 in the dream, and I remember looking at the clock and we went to go eat breakfast at 3:55. Why do I feel pressure on my legs? I remember like thinking that, and it actually woke me up because it was so heavy. I got kind of freaked out. I was like trying to say mom because she was in the bed next to me. I just couldn't say mom for some reason. I was like, mom.
We heard her before.
So
I was attacked by ghosts. Story time. Hey guys, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another story time.
Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing my first story time. This is on something that happened a few years ago, and I actually forgot about it for a few years, and then I was talking to my mom.
Literally, I was like, oh my god, do you remember that?
And I was like, oh my god, remember that time that this happened? And she was like, oh yeah, that was so weird. And then I was like, maybe I should do a story time about it. It was really scary, like looking back at it. Like
I freaked
in the moment,
out.
For some reason, I wasn't that scared, but I guess I was kind of young, so I didn't like really understand it. Like I was in like 7th grade, but still like looking back at it now, I don't know like why I didn't like freak out or anything. Also, I want to start doing more story times because I think they'd be like fun to do. People's story times are so interesting.
It just like slammed the door and I bolted out of there.
Something, I don't know, I'm not that good at like thinking of ideas to do story times on like at the moment. Like I know some that I'm gonna do it in the future. Let me know of like ideas or something down below and I'll think if I have anything that has to do with that because I might and I just might not know. So I think I was going into 7th grade at this point, so I was probably around 11, 12, somewhere around there. Me and my mom went down to Asheville, South Carolina because that is where my uncle lived, and we went down to visit him for a week during the summer. If you don't know what Asheville is, a super haunted town.
It's like when you go to sleep and you can't move.
There's constantly ghost tours. When you go, like, tours and things, I went on one, which I'll talk about in a little bit. This town is really, really haunted because it's all in limestone, and limestone holds, like, a lot of memories, so, like, it's easy for spirits to, like, stay around. And we stayed in this little, like, house that was, like, on a cliff, and I'm pretty sure, like, limestone was, like, in the cliff probably because, like, that's all there is there. And it was in this community thing where there's all these houses, and it's, like, a hotel kind of thing, but it's, like, little cottages that you stay in. That makes sense.
Yeah, like a well-marinated
but they were all
rock.
on the mountains. One day, I woke up and I think I probably like went on my phone for a little bit, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go upstairs now because there were 2 levels in the house. There was,
yeah, what's this?
When you first walk in, it's the top level, and then you have to go down to the bottom level. I'll explain like where I was exactly. So, in the room, my bed is like here, and then there's a closet right next to me. So like. This would be where the closet is, maybe a little further away from me because like I wouldn't like be able to do that, and I would touch it maybe a few feet away from me was a closet on the wall, and then around the corner was the door. So it wasn't like that big or anything. It was just like you'd have to go past the bed, and the bed and the closet ended at the same place, and then around the corner was the door.
Okay, so the bed is right here.
And I go around the corner, and I reach to open the door. And literally, the next thing I remember was I was laying face down on the ground next to my bed. I would have to literally retrace my steps and fall head first down next to my bed. And that just doesn't happen. That's not something that you're like, oh yeah, I just spun around, retraced my steps a little bit, and fell face down. Like, that doesn't happen. And I wasn't dreaming. Like, I know I wasn't dreaming because I was up for a little bit before this even happened, and my left hand was hurting. So that means I had to have been spinned around, and then I would have to hit the side of the bed with my left hand, and then went face down right next to my bed.
Spinned around.
I also forgot to mention that when I woke up, I had a rug burn on my knee, which means
see? Well, some good rugs in here. I knew I smelled some.
A little bit. Yeah, when I woke up, I had a rug burn, which was really weird. So I must have been dragged across the floor after I and then I must have been dragged right next to my bed.
Fuck you.
It's not really possible for me to, like, really walk over there or anything. So, yeah, just another crazy thing that happened.
So
I woke up and I was like, oh my god, what just happened? So I go to the door again and it's open. Like, it's wide open, and I know specifically that
you know at this point sleep paralysis is gonna come up.
I reached out for it, and then I was
if you don't know what that is, it's like
and thrown to the ground.
When you're like asleep.
So I know I did not get to the door. So the door was wide open, and I specifically remember I did not open it. So I go upstairs, and then my mom is like, what just happened? I heard like 2 thumps, and I was like, I was just going to my door, and I was like spun around, and I landed face down next to my bed, and my left hand hurts, which it doesn't make sense because my right hand would have been the one
riding spinners while I was asleep.
Something, but it wasn't. It was my left hand, because the bed was on my right when I went face down. And then we kind of like concluded that it might have been like a ghost or something, which is really creepy, that like that can happen. There's no other explanation to having the door wide open and me spinning around and landing face down. I kind of like blacked out between going up, getting to the door. Like that's the last thing I really remember is reaching for the door, and then I just woke up. But I do like sort of remember hitting my hand, which was weird, but like I don't remember that whole part. I just remember hitting my hand and waking up. I kind of remember like the feeling of like just like the wind taken out of me, but I don't remember the actual thing. And then I think like a day or 2 later we went on like a ghost tour. We just like learned about that town a lot. I probably won't be going to Asheville ever again because that was some really scary stuff, and I don't want to be like killed or anything. Recently my mom told me, yeah, when we were there, like it always felt like really heavy down there. Like, there was something else there, but there wasn't anything there because we were the only 2 there, and it was weird and it was just not a good place. I don't think I would ever do a Ouija board or anything because I'm so scared like something's gonna like follow me. Some people are more susceptible to spirits. I'm sorry if you guys don't believe in them, but I do believe in them just because of what happened to me and just like things I've heard and everything. So I just wanted to do this story time because I remembered this recently. I was like, oh my god, this is really scary, that I was literally like attacked by a spirit or like a ghost. I hope you guys enjoyed
that Gamergator again.
A thumbs up
fucking
and
nerd.
Subscribe below, and I will talk to you guys next time.
Oh, did you see that Left 4 Dead there? That's it. And we are out on 3. 3. Ghost attack caught on CCTV camera. Visited by a spirit 5 months ago. We did this girl, but for a different story.
Hey guys, it's Bree, and in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you another one of my experiences with the other side.
Attacked by a ghost in my sleep. Oh,
I know you guys have been dying for me to tell another ghost story, so
I know you guys love me. You eat my shit, so here's another story. I was attacked by a ghost.
So this one happened when I was a lot younger. I was probably around, gosh.
Ghost attacks biker.
12, 13 years old, something like that. And this took place in a small little...
It's too quiet. I'm trying to find a different room. And then we gotta stop. You guys want to get some fries on pizza or what?
And we were both extremely curious, interested in
ghost attacks a little girl.
Ghosts, spirits, hauntings.
How about a ghost tried to kill
around
me?
This time, her aunt that she was
a ghost is trying to kill me. Yep, exactly that.
And this was something that...
Hey, what is up, YouTube?
Oh my god. All my pants are too tight.
Oh, this girl has more than a million subscribers.
Welcome back! Yo,
She did YouTube hands.
stuff
What is
always
up,
happening to me
YouTube?
all the time, and I'm legitimately haunted. I'm not kidding. Ghosts have been following me around since I was a kid. It's not just me saying I'm seeing things. It's like other people who come into my house also see these ghosts. It's really creepy. I used to lose so many babysitters, but after I left my house, these ghosts, I think, followed me. I need to tell you about
He's
how
trying to summon this
haunty my
band
life
who
has
died.
been lately. I lived in Cleveland for a short while.
Gamergate,
I
you
moved there
fucking
for work back when I had a real person job. I was the only one home at the time. I heard these footsteps upstairs. I like to brush those things off because I don't like to psych myself out. I needed something out of my car. I opened the front door, opened the screen door, left both doors open, didn't shut either of them, ran to my car really quick, which had to be like 20 feet away, got what I needed out of my car, turned around, and both doors were shut. And I was like, I go to open the door, and it was locked. And then I realized that the door was deadbolt. You're not understanding how terrifying that is. You can't accidentally lock the deadbolt. Like, the deadbolt is a bar that will stop the door from closing, which means
He was right behind me. I ran. I bolted out of there.
I go in, I'm the typical white girl in a horror movie, got a frying pan, as if in the event that there was actually somebody inside that I was going to beat them to death with a frying pan. Like, that's not what happened. I go into the one room where I always heard the footsteps, and I hear the creaking back and forth. I'm terrified. I sit in the corner. I literally just hold my frying pan. I'm on the phone with my sister because my sister like talks to ghosts kind of, and I'm telling her
my family's
what
always been
happened.
psychic.
Okay, the way my room is set up, I have my closet door like this,
Nope,
I have
that's
the
the
door
stream.
behind
Fuck
me,
you.
so they're,
Yeah, okay, so my room is...
right as I'm telling her the story, my closet door
Good
and
evening,
my
friend.
bedroom door at the same time